Do a quick recap from previously last week. On Dai, arriving in northern Borneo, to serve as emergency response to a deadly pandemic ravaging the local area. The heroes leaving Q in camp to work with the viral analyzer. The investigators made their way through to Cavan's tobacco farm and the survey site, where they successfully took samples without becoming infected themselves by the strange illness. Following tracks deeper into the jungle, the strangeness of your surroundings grew more evident as the fungi and fauna that grows around you became a bit odd.
Can I identify any of the surrounding plants?
You look around and you see these are definitely not common, very exotic. Go ahead and give me a Cthulhu Mythos roll. It's faint at first, but
I know very well I'm going to fail this Mythos roll because nobody has anything in it, so...
I have one. Thank you, I think.
As I was saying, nothing in it at all.
Let's see what you roll, and then I have a question. Oh, you're kicking ass. Fuck, I thought 3 was good. Now Jonathan's pretty new to this whole like wacky tobacco and partying lifestyle. That said, could he check to see if this is something he's smoked in the past?
Absolutely. Give me give me a Cthulhu Mythos roll. You might have found some exotic herbs in your travels.
All right, let's see.
You guys are hearing
very much so.
There's a stomping crash. It's faint at first, but it is getting closer, and it's the loudness is growing. You just you hear like the snapping of trees, and you look off in the distance, and it's like in Jurassic Park, where the treetops are just bending over in a direct line towards your group.
I'm going to pick some of the exotic plants, put them in the backpack.
Yeah, you grab some odd-looking.
Good thinking, Ember. Let's depart these places immediately. What say you? I say let's get the fuck out of here.
And crashing through the opening of the jungle emerges an elephant-looking thing. It's an odd creature. It's shrunk. It's winging around, and it sees immediately both Jonathan and Professor Amber. Doctor Who is successfully able to stealth away.
Son of a bitch.
I'm so
That's all it
wondering
took.
what this is.
Of course. Do you think this is the tasty meat?
John, don't say that in front of
Can I-
the animal. We don't know how intelligent they are.
Is there a role for me to tell if this is what I ate last night?
Boy, give me a no roll.
A no roll.
He looks really mad. This elephant's charging down at you. Its like snout is like, no, my love, why is it inside these creatures?
What?
Oh shit. Well, I mean, so it looks aggressive. It looks like it's gonna run at us.
Yeah, it's charging straight at you two.
Oh my god. All right. Well, then I want to shoot it with the shotgun and jump out of the way.
What's your dexterity?
My dexterity is 55.
Wow.
55.
Professor Amber, what's your dexterity?
I believe it's 60, but let me check just for formalities. Yes, it is indeed 60.
Much appreciated. Everything's about the formalities. Thank you very much. Thank you.
This thing's gonna eat our ass. We need to get the fuck out of here.
Look at you, Wookie, using actual, tokens properly.
You're giving me a hard time.
Oh,
look at you.
It's a big ass
Doing
elephant.
so great.
Yeah, this thing's like a rhino. It's charging directly at you guys. And it is going to have the top of the initiative order.
Of course.
I wonder, how is this thing so dexterous when it's so big?
It's all in the trunk.
And it is waddling strangely, like its fat's rolling all over the place, but he's moving.
Oh, he do be moving, though. All right. I wonder how much snake venom it takes to kill an elephant.
Oh, let's fucking find out.
I was looking at the poison rolls, actually. I got that handy.
Oh, that's
I don't have
great.
that, but I do have a shotgun.
You might be able to do more than me.
Well, we'll find out between the two. Quickly pour some venom on my shotgun shell.
That's not how
right.
that works.
Each of you, please
Don't you
give
breathe
me
them out.
Each of you, please give me a dodge.
Okay.
Dodge rules.
Someday I'm gonna learn where all these buttons are. Ooh. Well. Jonathan might not have dodged very successfully out of the way. How big is this elephant? Can I push it? I feel like I probably don't want to get hit by this elephant.
Unfortunately, he's pretty big, and he pushes right up against you with his giant forehead trunk thing, and he's knocking you down. You are prone.
Ah.
I will roll.
Oh, thank you. Elephant, stop it!
Professor Amber, you successfully dodge.
Oh yeah. Maybe a little bit. I'm still pretty spry.
All right, Jonathan, you will take 6 points of damage as the Bopoth bears down on you and starts getting ready. As you are lying there on the ground, you make eye contact with the Bopoth, and he is pissed. He is about to stomp you into the earth and create a puddle out of you.
Oh god, Mr. Bopoth, please no! I shoot him. Can I shoot
Great
the
sound
fucker?
effects.
I want to shoot him in his little tootsies real quick before he steps on me. I want to shoot him in his little toe beans.
Yep,
His
go
gigantic
ahead. Make a
elephant
shot.
toe beans.
Also, if you'd like
Kapow!
to
Oh my
stand, go ahead.
Yeah. I think I'm gonna scramble to my feet.
All right,
That said,
scramble
I
up,
fired
take a
the
shot
same
at him.
time that I was scrambling, which perhaps wasn't the smartest idea.
Yeah, it looks like your shot goes wide, so you're standing up and you can't quite bring to bear on him.
Yeah, I just shot into the floor. Just pow! But I used it to propel myself to my feet. I look at him and I say, Mr. Elephant, that's enough of that.
Oh god, it's moving closer.
I am the human and you are the meat. This is not how this goes. No! That's enough of that.
Professor Amber, your move.
Ah, yes.
Get outta here.
I'm going to take out 3 individual syringes of my most toxic snake venom and
Oh my
just
goodness.
jab them into the elephant. It probably won't feel it because of all the fat and everything, but I'm doing it regardless.
Okay, so he rolled a 15, a 16, and a 12. Let me start rolling up the damages on the poison.
Cool.
And then I will need you to roll some damage dice. One moment, please.
Alright.
Let's see if I have my book. I got my bookmark in the right place. Who's
Look at that. You get out my demon.
Having snakes around is pretty nice.
I still say we shoot him with the venom. If I put the venom on my hand and I slapped him, that worked.
Hello. Sorry about that, guys.
That's okay. It's good timing. It's Doctor
is?
Who stepped out of the
Yeah,
bushes. We're getting
yeah,
our
your-
asses
your
eaten by a
turn's-
giant elephant.
your
Doctor
turn's gonna
Who!
be next.
Help me! The elephant's about to eat my ass.
I thought you was gonna go for
Oh,
your
Wookie, so I just looked it up. Corn snake venom is enough in 2/10 of a fluid ounce of corn snake venom can kill 20 people or an elephant.
Or an elephant.
Or an elephant.
Strangely specific.
All right, so I'm gonna
No.
need you to roll up 3d12. for each of those vials.
So like each one, so
So
three,
that'd be
three
9
D12s?
D12 total.
All right.
Oh my god.
So 19, 22, and 20. Sucks. Ah, Jesus. Never thought I'd need a calculator for Cthulhu.
What was the numbers again?
So it's 61 in total, Wookie.
Got it. Yeah, so Professor Amber, you walk up to the elephant and you see that this Bopoth is about to just completely crush Jonathan's head, and you swoop in and stab him right in the leg, which immediately paralyzes and goes stiff, and as his eyes roll over to look at you, he like kind of keels over, frozen, and falls to the jungle floor.
I'm only gonna be like, sorry, I couldn't give you the luxury of last words.
Eat them.
Note to self: do not fuck off, Professor Amber. Thank you. Oh my
Technically,
god,
you
thank
could
you.
eat him, since the
Thank you,
poison
my
is
dear.
only
Could we eat
venomous.
him?
Yes, because it's venom, not poison.
Nice. Let's take this man home. This elephant boy, back home with us, and eat his ass. Well,
Now both
Man,
partners, I
sounds
guess.
like-
not specifically his ass, but we could eat that too.
But he looks he looks incapacitated. You're not sure if he is dead. You're not sure if he's just paralyzed, but the anatomy of
worry,
this
we're
creature is
pretty
strange.
Does
So
anyone have a knife?
I do. Should we talk to the elephant though?
No,
See
let's
what-
go
Can
to
it
Dreamlands.
speak?
I don't know. We could try. Mr. Elephant, now that we've gotten your attention, please stop.
there's no response.
I'm
Uh,
going
knife?
to take samples of the elephant.
All right, give me a
Yeah, we
biology
should make
roll.
sure-
Biology? Okay.
I'm gonna take out
How in God's name?
fork and a knife and like rub them together while looking at him, looking into his eyes.
I'm gonna push my biology roll.
You're gonna forget everything you knew about biology.
push it real good.
Oh, nice.
Bow. Yeah,
You were able
there
to
we go.
recover your samples. It's a little
Great.
questionable a second, but you recover. You're able to clean it up.
Yeah.
Phew.
You guys do what you will with the body now. I mean, I don't really have any use for it.
And do 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 do.
What do you think the best tasting part of the elephant is, Doctor Who?
It's heart. I'm gonna go.
It's heart.
I'm
Very,
joking, not the
very,
heart.
very fucking Kalima. All right, well you can have the heart. I might go for.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah,
it's still
it's
alive,
great.
isn't it?
It would be like the most of it doesn't use as much, so
Yes.
maybe his ass must. No, he uses his ass.
No, he uses his ass.
Ribs
All animals
maybe.
use
Yeah,
their
his ribs
ass.
might be good. I
Yeah.
don't know. The meat. in
He's still
general,
alive.
like,
I honestly,
Oh my
as
god,
I talk
we
about this,
cooked him while he's alive.
I am very squeamish about ripping the heart out of this still alive elephant.
And I
So.
stab
I
him
mean-
and I stab him.
So
in
to
the throat.
clarify, just before we all start stabbing Bobots in the throat savagely, murdering the whole family. Before we do this, let's clear up some of the rules on the poison. Professor Amber, I should have told you 2d10 for each vial, but that still would have
Either
been,
way.
yeah, still been more than enough for this poor guy's HP. Please let me know
I'll
how
keep
many.
that in mind.
Please let me know how many more vials of venom you have, and then rank them on the severity of deadliness. And I think we're going to actually have you start rolling biology rolls to start stacking these up.
So to actually harvest them from snakes. Okay.
Correct.
So the vials themselves, I had 6 for each venomous snake. I don't have that many venomous snakes though. You gave me the python, a boa, and the corn snake, and then 2 unnamed snakes who I just assumed were going to be venomous at that point. So the corn snake is the most venomous I have at this point. I'll have to get back on like what the other 2 venoms are, but they're definitely not as poisonous as the one I have for corn snake. So we may have 3 of the corn snake left and 6 unidentified venoms.
All right, I'll go through the
Well,
other.
12 unidentified.
Oh wow! So you have 12 different vials, and then 6 that are deadly poisoned. So it looks like I have 5 different categories, like 5 different levels of severity to the damage, and deadly is number 4. Oh, it looks like there's 6. Of course, the 6th is splat.
The
Splat
remainings
damage.
probably wouldn't be like straight up killing anything. It'd probably take longer, and they'd probably be more paralysis than anything. The corn snake one probably just outright kills the thing.
All right, we'll say you have 3 more vials of corn snake venom, and then the remaining 3 will be determined in my notes.
Nice.
Well, yeah.
Dun, dun, dun.
You should like put some Rocky and some of the venom together because it's a really great aphrodisiac.
We're not milking my snakes for aphrodisiac.
Yeah, not yet. It hasn't gotten to that. We still have alcohol. We still have the normal ways of plying women for attention. No need to resort to snake venom quite yet.
Didn't think it takes so many vials to kill an elephant. God.
And you look down and you see the chest slowly rising and falling, like also in Jurassic Park with the Triceratops.
Right down, right
Dr.
next to his
Connor!
head. And I'm gonna grab the knife in his head. And put the knife where his spine should be. It's like between his neck, behind his back, between his neck. And I'm gonna push the knife in to make it a quick death.
Yes, I have suddenly lost my appetite.
And as you finish the coup de grace, he shudders the whole body, giving a final quiver, and you hear the Bopoth almost in a shudder of relief now that he has been permanently separated from his one love. He welcomes the embrace of death with a...
Jesus
God, he's so dramatic.
sweet Jesus.
Alright. Let's eat him! I'm gonna cut up his I'm gonna cut
See a
his
single tear
stomach
run
out
down
and
Jonathan's
pull out
face.
his you know what? I think you should pull out the guts because you have more. Yeah, you're better at biology than I am.
Do you need a biology roll to butcher the thing, or?
You're able to butcher him, but you have a hard time because you're pulling out organs like this. The lung has like 4 lungs. You're really confused by some of the anatomy, but you do so.
I'm taking notes.
Bro.
So yeah, I draw down everything that we find in here, how it was positioned before we started pulling stuff out, and yeah, I'm just doing that for now.
How far are we from the camp? Oh my God.
You guys have made a few miles into the strange forest before you.
To be honest. Well, I guess we'll just cut some pieces off and cook up some dinner right now. I'm gonna start up a fire. I'll feel bad if I didn't get to cover.
I'm going to survey the area, I suppose.
Give me a spot
Yeah, I
hidden
guess
check.
I'll start barbecuing.
Spot hidden. Oh god.
Jonathan, if you'd like to spot hidden as well.
I would, yes. Let me look around. Oh my
Don't trust me
God.
for anything.
Yes, Jonathan has decided to roll worse than he's ever rolled in his entire life, this entire session. I'm gonna push it. Oh my god, please. Nope,
Yes.
still fucked.
It was so close. I
You guys
mean,
good? Everything alright?
Jonathan's eyes actually turn around inside of his skull and are reabsorbed by his body.
yeah.
He's never seen less in his entire life.
So
Well,
each
I'd
of you.
also like to pick up more plants.
Okay, so you continue to look at some of the different fauna around, and you're struck by a lot of the fungus. It's almost bioluminescent. It's giving off a bit of a glow.
Yeah, boy, I'm taking the glow-in-the-dark mushrooms.
Amber, if you find mushrooms that are edible, bring them to the meat. We can season it.
Are you eating it?
Oh, Jesus. The mushroom?
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought I heard you say you were gonna eat it.
No, I'm taking it regardless. Like all the different
Dr. Who
exotic
command
plants
you.
or whatever,
Give it a
I'm
no.
putting them in bags or like glasses or whatever, and I'm putting them in my backpack.
Very Darwin. I love it. Darwinian?
Jonathan steals Dr. Who's flask and pours out a shot for this poor fallen creature.
I don't
in
think stealing an
remembrance for
alcoholic's flask is the best
Just a single
idea.
drink, and then he
You
takes
can
a pretty
have
long
some.
swig
You don't have
himself.
to take. You don't have to. You don't, it's fine. I got enough. Like,
Yeah, I was.
I provide liquor as a medicine.
Something told me Doctor Who had liquor to spare.
And you pour one out, and you pour it directly into a footprint.
Ooh. Oh gosh, what kind of footprint?
Well, you missed it before, but you notice a set of human footprints going deeper into the jungle.
Shit, guys, look at this. There are footprints here.
Oh,
You sure it's not yours?
Accent, it's awful tonight. Yeah, I have no idea. Was
you'd
this
know
us?
the
Did we
boot
make
prints
these
if they were
footprints?
his.
Around
I
and
put my
then
foot
look
next to
around.
the print to see if
Can I
it's
do
the
a
same size.
spotting check and look around right now? Since now we found some footprint.
Go ahead, roll it up. Yeah, you put your foot in there. It's about a size 10, size 11. You figure? Pretty average.
Much too small for me. I have size 15 shoes.
Well, yeah, that's tiny compared to your foot.
Jonathan has the biggest feet. We haven't established that before now. He's
It's a very
large.
Charlie Chaplin-like.
Yes. Just
Oh,
absolutely
congrats.
enormous. Outrageously
That's the
sized feet.
crappiest of spiders too.
Doctor Who, you look around and you see from like inside the nooks of trees and just outside in the shadowy parts of the surrounding clearing, you guys are being watched.
Aren't we always?
I'm gonna say, I was like, all right, guys, the food is ready. I'm gonna motion them to come to the campfire to sit down so I can whisper to them. And then we'll be like, hey, we're being watched right now. We gotta be careful. Have your guns ready. Make sure you eat this food because it's so good. So I'm gonna take a big chunk out of it, like an animal, not with like fancy, but like grab with both hands and bite into it.
I'm going to look around for small animals and take note of those, and if possible, capture small animals.
Yes, Jonathan is going to break out his harmonica and play a
Of
harmonica.
course. Just
Oh,
play
you're not
piano,
gonna-
man.
He's going
Yeah.
to just softly play the harmonica as he stares off pensively, but also trying to, casually trying to spot where these hidden observers are.
You look around and you know they're there, but you just can't quite. It's like every time you pinpoint one and you look to see where it is you catch the trails of it leaving. But you kind of all sit there enjoying the moment, listening to Jonathan play the harmonica and.
Jonathan puts away the harmonica and breaks out the flute. And
Oh, yeah, of
continues
course.
Where are you getting these instruments?
I have a lot of instruments. I'm very musical. With the flute out, does Jonathan do a better job of seeing? Does the flute enhance my eyesight at all?
You think so? You almost can just feel like you're going dark vision for a moment, but then you snapped your senses. So yeah, that's silly.
Oh, God, I was blowing too hard. Sorry. I'm back.
Doctor Who enjoys his meat. It's very tasty. And Professor Amber, you do successfully see some very interesting of a couple of these mushrooms you see as you're watching them. This almost like shadowy rat creature leap out and take a bite, take a nibble, and then disappear back into the darkness.
Oh, we got shadow rats. I'm
Got
gonna
shadow
release
rats.
my 2 pythons to wander around. I know they'll come back, but I'm gonna let them wander around.
Yeah, they go ahead and go on a little snake patrol.
Good on them.
Snake patrol.
I'm just keep the corn snake in my pocket.
That'd be a fucking
He's
great
not an
idea.
outdoor snake anymore.
Snake patrol.
What, the baby one that you put around people?
Yeah,
That'd be
the
a good
first
one.
snake I ever picked up, who then you proceeded to hotbox, and he got stressed.
Which is strange. You'd think the opposite.
You don't like me as much. I'm gonna go to I'm gonna grab the heart of the beast and put it in the fire, and I'm gonna after it's nice and red, I'm gonna eat it. Stand up, and I'm gonna eat it like to gain its power, but like make sure the shadows figures see me eating the creature.
It's delicious, and they all see you, and you notice more eyes arriving. And would everyone please give me a listen roll?
So where would I find listen? Oh, wait, there you go. I failed.
I promise someday I'll know where all these goddamn
Yeah, I'm
things
too, preoccupied with this freaking shadow rat. I'm gonna catch that thing.
Come on, man, Jonathan.
are. Oh my god, there it is. Whew. Yes! I hear!
Jonathan, pulling for the team.
What is it? What is it what I hear? And then Jonathan opens his mouth and tells everyone what he hears.
You hear a rumbling that's growing in volume.
Ah! There's a rumbling. It's not my stomach, though I am hungry. That did look quite tasty. Can I pinpoint where the rumbling's coming from?
Yep, looks about probably from the north, further up the mountain, coming down towards you guys.
Like a stampede or something.
Not a stampede, but
like-
whatever it is,
like
it's
a Hunger
big.
Games.
You guys figure you got a couple moments to hide if you want before it arrives.
Oh yes. Yeah, Jonathan is going to quickly find a tree, and then find a bush,
We have
and then find a
really
large rock, and then he's going to hide behind whichever one he thinks will cover his large feet the best.
fun.
Everybody, please give me a stealth roll. If assuming Jonathan told everyone.
Yes,
gonna
guys, rumbling!
corpse.
Hide, quick! Take the meat!
I'm gonna hide it inside the corpse
Priorities.
stomach.
Yeah, priority is to hide the meat. Jonathan, as has been the theme of this evening.
Nope.
Promptly just sits down and covers his face.
Who cares about stealthing?
I'm hiding inside the body of the beast.
Yes, we're all doing the worst job you've ever seen. Amber has like a small rat on her forehead, and she's just like turned around. Jonathan has hidden his head between his legs, and Doctor Who is inside of the elephant.
So these massive trees are breaking and buckling, much similar to the Bopoth, but even more so. Would any of you like to push your rolls?
Might as well.
Sure, I have a 20 though, so it's not gonna work.
Wow.
Yeah, closer.
Can I do like a dex or something?
We're the least sneaky people you could
Yeah,
possibly
is
have
it-
playing this
is it
game.
dex-
Well, Doctor
would
Who
that work?
disappears again, almost like he's also, as like earlier.
Much like earlier, Doctor Who, like a whisper in a vacuum, a whisper smoke, disappears, leaving you two next to this corpse as a massive, hairy, six-armed beast enters the clearing.
I'm not near the corpse. Like I said, I'm around the campsite.
Oh god.
It sees
Jonathan,
you
you're
on
like
the
separated.
It sees you on the circumference of the campsite and then glances towards Jonathan next to the Bopoth's body and makes its way directly to you, Jonathan. It's claiming that Bopoth for himself.
Yeah, I take a step back. I'm like, here, I already dressed the meal for you. Please enjoy, giant, many-armed beast. My name is Jonathan.
The two arms, the two top arms, split at the forearm, revealing these pincers, and a vertical mouth opens up as a ratchet, horrible smell just drifts down to you. This thing growls horrendously and stalks towards you. Everyone, please make a sanity roll. As an update, or maybe not an update, but to let everyone know in the full phrase of honesty, I have been running sanity checks wrong, so I'll be fixing those, and also I am tired.
That is fair. Shoo. Okay.
Ew.
Dr. Jonathan steals his nerves and throws a Mentos into the beast's mouth.
Put a Molotov in his mouth, man.
Here, have the meat and Mentos. Someone needs to brush better. Dental hygiene is next to godliness.
I also
they
wanted to draw this beast as well.
draw a picture of it.
You think about detailing it,
Yeah.
and that thought consumes your mind. You immediately pull out your sketchbook and drop down and start sketching it out.
It looks just like one of your French girls.
Milk, please give me an intelligence roll. Or, excuse me, Professor Amber. Jonathan, would you like to back away slowly?
Oh yes, Jonathan is going to slowly step back away from this terrifying beast.
Oh yeah, boy,
gesturing
intelligence. Just what I
placatingly,
went to
like,
college
"Please,
for.
Take the meat, take it all. It's all yours."
I already
Welcome
took
to it.
what I wanted. Don't worry.
Yes, you're welcome to it.
Professor Amber, you are successfully able to reason the existence of this massive gug before you. You figure, well, there's got to be some unexplained species, undiscovered species, especially in a place like this. An isolated island is exactly where the kind of animal would. And you just continue to spiral out in this elaborate construction that you make in your mind, justifying its existence. And you continue to think, oh, I'll be famous. I'll bring this information back to the academic world, and I'll be putting textbooks for years. Illustrations. It's so violent and gory. I'm trying to find how much. I'm looking up on the stat block how much I should have you roll for your sanity loss. You'll all be happy to find out that there's no sanity points lost for seeing the Bopoth.
True.
Professor Amber, please roll 1d8 sanity points.
Who'd you guess? Did we just lose Wookie?
I think
Anybody still
so.
here?
I'm sorry, I'm cutting in and out. Professor Amber, please roll 1d8 for your sanity damage. Oh boy.
What are you doing?
Sorry about that.
There you go,
Internet's
guys.
being a little wacky. Can you all hear me?
Yeah.
Yes.
All right, I apologize. Please give me a 1d8 sanity damage for seeing this gug devour the Bopoth in front of you. You lose 2 points of sanity.
Oh no,
I
my
passed my sanity
sanity.
check. Do I still lose or? Okay.
So you both succeeded on your sanity check. So you will not be taking sanity damage. I reread the sanity rules and how it's and how it works. So I'm fixing that. I'm sorry.
No, it's fine.
No, it only takes 10 games for me to figure out the most important rule of Call of Cthulhu. You know, so
Do I get this back by doing recreational activities?
yes.
I'm a pet my snakes.
If you pet your snakes, exactly. Hey.
You're gonna eat my heart.
Yeah.
You pet your snakes, and you feel like this would regain sanity in a less stressful environment. But then you realize you're in a jungle on one of the biggest mountains in this side of the hemisphere, on this side of the Mississippi.
Mississippi?
Well, then I'm still gonna pet my snakes. They probably feel dejected.
How about eating a heart?
I have learned my lesson from eating Bopoth meat.
Hmm.
I'm never listening to Jonathan again.
Alright. Do I intemperate decrease my health or do I edit?
No, it's just really good heart. I mean, I love the heart. It's one of my favorite organs.
Yeah, especially Bopoth.
Make it strong. But you guys continue into the forest, and you do see that that single track of human footprints continuing deeper into the forest, and it is crisscrossing you on occasion. You do notice as you continue into the forest up the mountain.
I think I'll pick up my snakes now. See what's up with them.
Yeah, they report back. One's a little bit fatter, but other than that, they seem nothing to report.
What do they eat? God damn it.
They've eaten. I think we must follow the footprints. Yes.
I cocked my shotgun. What type of
I'm gonna feed some of the bopok meat to the snake who didn't eat on its way out. So.
He's very appreciative.
Yeah, I don't want them getting all stressed because they're hungry. And then I'm gonna tuck them back into my coat.
Okay, shotgun. Yeah.
Keep them warm.
They lazily kind of fold up and hug you. They're very satisfied. Jonathan, please give me, is there a track skill? Probably spot hidden.
Actually, there is a track skill.
Hey, give me a track skill. Give me a tracking roll.
Ouch.
Yeah, you keep losing the track, but randomly it just happens to cross back through your path. It's pretty much trending up the mountain, you can tell, but it's hard to follow the path. In the jungle, it's a little bit rocky out here. When it is softer, you are able to pick up a footprint, maybe a broken piece of vegetation, but it's tough to follow.
Well, I mean, let's do the best we can, right? It's definitely up this way.
Wow. Oh no. Is there a smell check?
Yeah, can I use... What could I use? What am I good at that I could use to... Can I try to navigate up the mountain?
Yeah, give me a navigate roll.
I'm slightly better at that. Though you couldn't tell it. Oh my god, can I climb up a tree to see? Can I use my credit rating? Can I charm the game master?
You guys continue, but it's rough going. This is a thick jungle, and just as you figure out, man, I think we're going the right direction here. The tracks lead this way. Maybe that way?
Ah! Look at that, spy in.
Hey, there's nothing to see, but if there was, you would have seen it.
Yeah, pretty much.
But it's weird. Strange place, this jungle. It's beautiful and overflowing with life. And you see that the ground of the forest moves with thousands of species of insect consuming the detritus as it falls. Looking closely, the local wildlife is bright with color, but strangely foreign.
Oh yeah, boy, I'm taking more drawings. I'm picking up bugs, putting them in the tubes.
Jonathan is
Since
playing.
I got it, technically I got it too. The wife's
Jonathan's playing his
eating
flute much more nervously now.
Most, you've never seen such a diverse ecosystem, and some of you occasionally see a solitary eye glancing at you from the hollow of a tree, or several clusters gazing from the shadowy bushes before disappearing. Probably nothing. As you
Fuck
proceed,
that. Yeah, you can grab my dynamite, light it, and toss it into the forest.
You're
Uh,
destroying the ecosystem. What are you doing?
Yes, not yet. Wait.
Yeah, Amber's gonna go after the dynamite and like put it out. Like, no.
yeah, you're able to successfully grab it, pick it up. But you notice that the jungle in this part, as you continue, it's different. You proceed, and a bioluminescent light. It's lighting up this dim jungle, and as you pass through a large patch of mushrooms resembling the bright red Amanita muscaria, but have grown large, some reaching up to 25, even 30 feet tall, all while casting a warm red glow on the wet earth.
It just seems like this ecosystem is kind of messed up already. I don't know.
Shh, no. It's
Hot.
beautiful.
Hot
And Amber's going to take pictures of the mushrooms.
You
Jonathan,
You trespassed on Zoog territory!
Excuse me, what now?
My apologies.
Where are you?
Yeah, what are you? What are the Zoog?
Suddenly, the long shadows open with eyes, large, tiny, every bit of the blackness occupied by staring eyes.
I'm used to this already. Come on. Who are you?
We are the Zoogs. We live in the Dreamlands, and we are here. And you are not supposed to be here.
I'm gonna be eating my heart.
Yeah, get out of here. You're not supposed to be here. Go away.
I mean, if we're not supposed to be here, how did we get here?
Yes, this
She
is
makes
a
a
good
good
question.
point. Yeah, what about her?
We were definitely told to be here. Sorry you didn't get the memo, but we were asked to come up here. And
Well-
specifically be here.
Well, well, whoever told you to come up here doesn't have the authority. This is our spot. You go find your own spot, man.
Where's your spot at? So we can move away from your spot.
Yeah.
These mushroom forests are our spot, man.
Why are these? So these mushroom forests. Like, how far does this go?
Well, honestly, just this small portion has bled into the waking world from the Dreamland, so, like, this is ours here. We only have this much.
Okay, so then we just have to go around it, and we're good.
I
Well,
would
you
just
can
like
go
to
through.
ask a few questions.
Okay.
Like, what's the Dreamland? What are all these species here?
The Dreamland's our home, and we're not sure why, but it seems like a little bit of our world is pouring into yours.
Hey, wait. Why didn't you come in with us if you were out in the jungle? Not
We had to-
hungry?
We had to make sure you were cool, and, like, we got a few bites. Like, we're pretty sneaky. We'll just dive in.
Good, right? I'm glad you had some. You enjoyed it. Or that whatever. Wait, what was that thing, by the way? That took the meat. That bastard.
Oh, those Gugs are assholes, man. They totally fuck us up on the reg.
Damn. You know where they live?
They're, like, huge. They go wherever they want.
Is there
Amber
a
like
way-
takes out her notepad. She's like, "What would you say is their position in the food chain?"
It's probably at the top. Only thing probably above them would be one of the spiders.
Spiders.
Spiders, you say?
Yeah.
Yeah, their territory's up ahead. Just watch out for the webs, and you should be fine.
Burn.
You wouldn't mind coming with us to show us this area, would you?
They all, like, gather up together, and you, for the first time, they kind of emerge from the shadows, and you see these almost cute, but definitely, like, pestilent with large boils, rats with these tentacles where the mouth should be. And they kind of, like, all scurry together and, like, in a semicircle and hold, like, council, talking over each other and arguing viciously with
This
each
is
other.
The shadow rat that I saw.
It is the same species, yes. These are the Zoogs.
I'm just gonna be like, "Oh, it's you guys. I think one of my snakes might have eaten one of your people at one
I
point."
cover her mouth. I cover her mouth before she can say the E part.
Yes, careful.
What are
Yeah,
they
one of
gonna
our
do? You gotta tell them the truth. They need to know.
The truth will set you free.
Yeah.
Sorry, rat people. It wasn't
I'm just gonna ask,
intentional.
are you missing a member?
We miss a lot of people. You know, the Zoogs are a very independent spirit, so if you get got, that's your fault.
Great, because one of my pets probably ate one of your species.
Shouldn't have been fucking around, that guy. But we've
Hey.
decided, and they all kind of, like,
We're heartless
uncircle.
with you.
You know, I'm gonna as a peace offering, as a show of friendship, I'm gonna take out 2 dynamites and offer it to them.
Oh, God.
This is for you. You
What
light
are
it, it
these?
blows up. Okay, you light it, but don't light it with you around it. Light it, throw at the enemy. It will kill the enemy.
Oh, thank you, stranger. Thank you very much for these gifts. We'd accept them.
It goes. It's a very big explosion, and if you're near the explosion, you will die.
Is anyone else getting a Charlie Mountain vibe from these small rat men?
Hey man, I like these guys. These are cool.
Yeah, they seem alright.
I'm gonna take
Is there any chance that we could convince you to help guide us through this this land? We are unfamiliar with this area.
take out a little shot glass, like I don't know, a brandy glass, or some brandy. So when you guys get back home, you gotta try some of this good stuff. Let's go.
We accept your gifts. We like you, human. And in thanks, we will guide you through the lang spiders territory and on towards the top of the mountain.
Thank you.
Can I pick one of them up and kind of inspect it?
You do so. It feels odd. It's like at the same time, it's almost like slimy but rough.
Yeah, I'm just gonna spin it around in my hand, slowly look it over down, sort of open its mouth with my fingers.
Lick it.
That particular that particular Zoog that human there is handling, he'll be your guide.
What? Why me? I don't want to be the guide. What? Hey, let me down, lady.
I'm gonna like flip it up onto its back and like look at its stomach.
It's got a soft stomach. You expose its belly, and it's almost like the horse's nuzzle. It's got a very soft, like very tiny fur.
And I'm gonna poke it.
Oh! Hey, don't do that.
Yeah. And I'm gonna
English.
write this. I'm gonna write this all down.
How do you know English like that?
What was your question?
How do you guys know English?
Well,
This is a good question.
we're the Zoogs. We're highly educated people. We know many languages.
Is there any other species that are as intelligent as you, Ron?
Many creatures in the Dreamlands are as intelligent as us, and even if they're not able to speak, they're still capable of emotions like love and monogamous relationships, like the Bopoth.
Can I take one of you home?
That's entirely up to the individual. I myself,
Great.
as your guide, will not be leaving with after our trip, but I wish you the best of luck.
Which one of you can I take home?
There's a ripple through the crowd, and a lot of the eyes move back into the shadows and start retreating from your group a little bit.
Can I
more
use
liquor and
a?
alcohol.
Can I charm?
Yeah, absolutely. Give me a charm roll.
So we can
Go
kidnap
like-
these tall creatures.
You move your fingers together, rubbing it like when you call on a cat. Go.
Just be like, hey, I'll take good care of you. You'll be in good hands. Just come with me.
And some of the snakes like pop up and start nodding their heads, and some of the Zoogs are convinced. And instead of one guide, you have about 3 or 4 with your party.
Hey,
Great.
fantastic. Thank you.
I'm gonna try this
Good job,
out. This
Amber.
sounds awesome.
I'm gonna start taking like samples from some of them.
Biology roll.
I don't have a charm.
Because you're not a woman.
I'll take the offense to that. I'm a doctor.
Even better, maybe. Jonathan also
Wow.
kind of like
Oh,
Wow.
fucking God.
Jonathan laying down
Jonathan,
the moves.
in harnessing his inner woman. Yeah, he convinces them as well. Like, please come with us. I promise, I'll keep you safe.
And a few more
obviously
join you.
Obviously, consent is important. You sure you don't all want to come with us? We'll go on a little trip together.
There's a bit of a
Actually-
roar of laughter that goes through the crowd. They do think that's amusing, but some more of the younger and more adventurous Zoogs join your party and start marching out in front of you, much like Peter Piper. You guys are marching out some of the rats from this particular mushroom forest here.
So just to be clear, they are the size of normal rats, correct?
Some larger, some smaller. Let me check their stat block.
Yeah, how big do they get?
Yeah, we
Si-
can have a bunch of them in our match.
size of
Tails.
10, so very small.
Great, they're pocket sized.
Yeah, just about.
Sweet.
Especially these ones as they're on the younger side, and they start leading you guys out deeper into the Dreamland forest, and you guys eventually start emerging into these strange lines, like these strands that extend from the floor up to the tree line, growing more common. These are thicker as you go forward.
Just gonna pick up one of the rats and put it in my pocket,
Are they good? Oh,
but in a
okay.
separate pocket from my corn snake.
Cool.
Gotta keep them
The
separated.
sentient rat people? You're in a pocket?
What are they gonna do? Not stay in the pocket?
Yes, this is true. Still.
Love you already. It's
Wanna
okay.
anger our guides.
Love you.
One of them is our guide. The rest just wanted to come along.
This is true. I guess that means that they are free for us to kidnap. Carry
Yes.
on.
Yeah. They are coming with us freely. They're our citizens.
Plus, they're probably walking mad slow because they're so tiny. It'd be easier to
They're
just keep it
very
in my pocket anyway.
That's true.
Because if they start lagging behind, they're not very high in the food chain. They're
Do
gonna get
any
eaten.
other little mouse men want to ride in my pockets? I open up my pants pocket.
Yes, the cargo shorts on.
A few jump in there, but you guys make your way through. And you're noticing that your surroundings are getting thicker with these spider strands. The Zoogs are doing a good job at leading you around the territory, but still, you almost trip and fall into these strands on accident. Everyone give me a stealth roll, please.
Horrible idea.
Yes,
Can we go like a deck, please?
Yeah, I'll accept a dex roll.
Okay, let me try that then, because stealth did not work. So Jonathan tries to cover it up by
All right, I'll
Nope.
accept it.
dodging. Doesn't
So
work
yeah,
though.
while we're going through, I'd also like to take samples of the spider webs.
Kitchen it.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Oh my God. Yes.
Yes, really, Loki. Ones that aren't attached to like a bigger spider web, or like.
Important distinction to make. Very nice. All right, I'll say that some of the spider web it's congealed, like it's almost oozed down onto the floor. You're able to grab some of that, and as you touch it, you have an extremely hard time just pulling your fingers apart. It's hard just to handle. As a scientist, you have
I
some
am not touching it
acetone.
with my hands. I'm using the swabs to put it into a tube.
You do so, and it is just hazardous. You're having a tough time. Like the swabs are almost unusable.
Burning with a lighter. After burning with like some of it with a lighter, amber. See if it burns.
Hold on, I gotta double check these here dexterity rolls because I believe someone
am
had
neither stealthy nor dexterous.
So, Doctor Who and Professor Amber, you guys examining the strands and looking at the Zoogs, you're all distracted and stumbling right through both of you. Jonathan faceplants into a strand, and you both hear twang, 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 twang.
Okay, guys, you gotta run.
Jonathan, we're sorry.
No, thank you.
I tossed Jonathan a dynamite and run away. It's not late or anything, but I tossed him a dynamite. Run,
Jonathan,
guys, run!
you try and wrench yourself off of this strand. You're stuck. And for a moment, you panic. You realize that you're trapped, and you start tearing at the jungle. You try and rip yourself away, but to no avail. Give me a dex check again. Or, excuse me, give me a strength roll. And now that you're stuck, you're just trying to wrench yourself off this thing.
Gotcha. Oh my god.
I
I rolled a 45 out of 60.
Wow.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
look at you.
Oh, thank god. Jonathan.
You
throws his
think
flute.
you make
Tears
progress.
pulp
You plant the flute into the ground, and you pull yourself forward, and you feel the tension build. Again, you plant the flute into the ground, pull yourself forward, the tension increases. You try and lift up once again, and you snap backwards. You're unable to free yourself, and you look upward as the vibrations of this strand echoes amongst a web above you, and you see 8 eyes open and a massive body's legs sprout out and start making its way down to you.
All right, Jonathan, we ran away. But you do have some dynamite. You have a dynamite.
I'd like to stick around. I'm not gonna actively help Jonathan, but I'm gonna be off to the side.
I guess, thank you. It's the least I could expect.
Depends on what happens, whether or not I can do anything. If I just rush in there, I'm going to die. So I'm gonna stay to the side.
Idea.
Oh, sweet
I have
Jesus.
an idea.
Jonathan, I'm
Okay, so I'm
sorry.
Okay.
Good idea. Give me a second.
So how far is the spider? This monstrous thing from me?
This thing's the size of an automobile, and it's about it's about 50 yards away and making time on you.
Now, did I get out of the web or am I still trapped?
You're still trapped.
Oh
I'll
fuck!
need a better success.
So I'm gonna
Yeah,
I'm
can I-
gonna
A better success than what? Did I get a very good? Well, it was just normal success.
Either
Alright,
a
I
hard
want to,
success or
I
extreme
want
success.
to attempt to. Well, I'm gonna light the dynamite and throw it as close as I can to the creature. Well, just out of range, so it's not
all
gonna
you
hurt
have to
me.
do is put it on one of the webs, and it'll get
Yeah,
stuck,
I
and
want to
then
throw it on the webs between me and the spider, and then I'd like to attempt to wrench myself free from the webs once more.
Is
Very
anyone
nice picture,
assisting you?
Wiki.
Yeah, I'll
I
stick
don't
with it.
know. Are my super helpful companions assisting me?
I have no
Yes,
strength.
Doctor, Professor, help! Ah!
Jonathan, do
Help!
not calm
Please!
down. Oh God, Jesus, Jonathan.
I'm
All right,
gonna grab a
Doctor
lighter,
Who.
and I could grab a lighter and try to burn the web.
All right.
I have the little rat people in my pocket. Are they gonna help me out? Little mice men.
You look around, and all the Zoogs have completely scattered, except for the ones around Amber. The ones who are trepidatiously joined your group of Amscrane.
Okay.
So is the
damn.
fire doing anything at all?
Stock's lighting a fire. I'm throwing dynamite at it and attempting wrench forth.
All right, let's go. Give me a demolitions roll, please, Jonathan.
Alright. Demolition's super high.
Wow.
It's not true. I don't even know if I have demolitions. Oh my
Never
god.
mind.
But, yeah, Doctor Who, you try and light some of the strands on fire. They don't look flammable.
Nope, and you're
I'm
screwed.
gonna
John.
write that down.
I don't even have demolitions. What would
Oh,
it
I'm
be?
gonna take some of the alcohol and pour it onto the web.
I have no proficiency in in dynamite. So is it a 0 or a 1? Can I? How about just a throw? I mean, I don't know how demolitions work. I'm just throwing this thing at him.
You light the stick of dynamite, throw it, and it lands right at your feet. You essentially throw it behind you.
Ah!
No,
Ah! Again! Again! Nope, impossible.
Stop. I'm gonna kick
Jonathan attempts to kick the dynamite towards him.
Stop. I'm gonna kick it when I see it on the ground.
Yes, please, God, Doctor, take this dynamite. I step on the fuse to put it out.
Doctor Who, give me a dex roll.
You fucking lucky bastard.
All right, you're able to kick it away, and it explodes about 20, 30 feet away from you, and it throws off the Leng spider. He gets confused.
Yes.
He has an eye on you, but the blast wave temporarily gives him a concussion. He's seeing birds a little bit.
Yes, we got
I got my shotgun and pointing and shooting upwards.
You guys have about one more round before it's on top of you. If you'd like to free Doctor Who, Doctor
right,
Who, what's your
guys.
dexterity?
I'm gonna start. Jonathan,
you.
stop
Yes.
struggling so much.
Okay,
Their
not-
spiders are usually nearly blind. They can only feel you through the vibrations of their webs. So make a lot
I
of
have
like
8
a sounding.
eyes! Okay.
They're blind though. 8 eyes doesn't
alright.
mean anything if you can't
Alright,
utilize
Jonathan
them correctly.
attempts to stop quivering and stands as still as he could possibly stand in this
Yeah.
moment.
If a bigger commotion is made on other parts of the web, it'll usually lure it away from you and give you enough time to slowly and carefully attempt to pull yourself away from the web.
Wait, is it?
They
Well,
only
actually-
move because of the sensors on their legs.
You're a genius. Let's do all of what you just said, please. Immediately. Jonathan stops moving and hopes to God that someone can make a distraction somewhere else on the web.
We already did make a destruction technique.
Oh, I guess it is kind of distracted, but still, it needs
stop
to
moving
like,
then.
know to go some other way, right?
I'm gonna pull. Okay, so I'm gonna look. Is the web on his shirt or on his skin?
Doctor Who, give me a strength roll with advantage, as both you and Jonathan are working together as to rip this off. Was that with advantage?
I don't know how to do that.
You roll twice, since it doesn't give actual. Oh, look at that!
Ooh, I got a 28
Wow.
and 60.
Very
You got
good
a
job, Doctor.
50! Hell yes. Oh,
Please, can I? Can you please make it so his boxes are showing?
My boxers.
You know,
Look at
like,
my
How
butt.
much clothing do you wear at any given time, Jonathan?
Jonathan is wearing a petticoat and fancy frilled socks. He is just wearing way too much clothing to be.
All right, you'll be fine.
Frankly.
No damage done.
Jonathan, you feel a sting. It's like ripping off duct tape, but you are pulled off this line with a good chunk of hair and skin missing. Oh, you're able to get off the line, and you see just as you pull away, the Lang Spider reorients itself, sees you all, and starts descending down.
Run!
If he could stop descending, that'd be great.
You remember.
You guys have 1 round to run away. He's not quite able to close the distance.
You know what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna light another dynamite, gonna drop it where we just left, and lay a 10-second fuse on it, and run for our living hell.
All right, but
I still
before
haven't
you...
been noticed yet, right?
Correct, and it is your turn in the initiative order. So the Lang Spider closes the distance just out of range, and you all see it and behold it in its terrible glory. Each of you make a sanity check, please.
Why must we do this? It's just a spider.
I got a 92 of 85.
Fuck that spider.
Yeah. I got a 32.
Jonathan, you succeed. Doctor Who, you succeed. Professor Amber, you look and you see the eyes and the tentacles on this thing's face, and it sees your soul.
Why?
2 more points. 1d10 for the sanity damage, please. Not a d8.
So it's a oh, fuck.
Yeah, this one's a little bit more.
Fuck!
Please take
Wow,
8
nice.
points of sanity damage as you see this hairy legs reach out towards you. It's about to consume your brains.
I'm not even near it! That's some BS! I didn't have any interactions with it.
We're running away from it. We don't see it.
Yeah, you're running away from it. You should have to deal with more sanity stuff than I do. God,
ran
it's just
away.
here.
Professor Amber, you turn to flee. Would you like to use your movement to get away?
Nah.
You're just gonna hang out, let the Lang Spider eat you and consume your soul.
I mean, it doesn't notice me, so I can't.
It
Yeah,
sees you
so-
all. It sees your group. It's coming
My
towards
group,
you. Yes.
Which we're separated from.
Wait, do I have you guys on the right tab? No, I got you on the right tab.
Yeah, Jonathan and Who were together, but I was like off to the side somewhere, not near my group.
Okay, yeah, you successfully able to. You see it. You're terrified. You run away.
And
Damn.
I am also running away. Goodbye.
I believe, Jonathan, you are 55 Dex. Go ahead and take your turn.
Okay. Yes, Jonathan is going to promptly run the fuck away. Can I fire at it and run away at the same time, or just one or the other?
I'll let
Wait,
you take
I'll
a shot
fire.
at him.
All right. Yeah, I'm gonna shoot him with the shotgun. I'm gonna aim to the legs. I want to try to cripple this guy a little bit, slow him down
Yeah.
as he tries to chase us.
Yeah, drop him on the dynamite.
Yeah. So I'm gonna fire. Actually, I'm gonna use my Thompson gun. I still have that from the gangster shootout at the docks. So I'm gonna pull out my Tommy gun and I'm gonna go rat-a-ta-ta-ta-ta-ta-ta. Try to shoot at its legs.
Light 'em
And
up.
It didn't do very well. I'm gonna push it. Oh my god. Yes.
Nice push.
Oh, thank God. Okay, so I rat-ta-ta-ta, shoot at its legs, and then I quickly turn around and go ah, and run away from this terrifying
Run
monster.
away. See, you have a movement speed of.
I have a speed of
Probably around 9, 10.
I think it's 9. I have a movement speed of 8.
Yep, you're successfully going to be able to get away. The Lang Spider has a movement of 6. Doctor Who, your move.
I'm drinking my liquor. Yeah, damn it. Hey, you know what? I did say I poured this like I'll just pass it. I'm running. I'm just running.
You be running. All right, you get your full distance away. right. Yeah, you guys are able to cover the distance, and you look back and you see it just above you, about 10, 20 feet, crawling through the canopy of spider webs, trying to bear down on you, but you guys are quicker. And because of the Zoogs leading you on the outskirts, this is just the perimeter of its territory. Its spiderweb isn't as detailed or complex, and you guys are able to pick your path, knowing the danger, and successfully able to make your way through the jungle and out of the Lang Spider's territory.
I actually didn't want to leave Lang Spider territory.
What about the
no?
explosion?
No, I want to try to poison the spider.
Okay. Wait, what about the dynamite?
When did you throw the dynamite?
I dropped it, and I lighted it, give it 10 seconds fuse, I dropped it, and me and Jonathan ran for it.
Yes.
Left it where he was at.
We'll
Where
say
we
that
were-
the because of this Lang Spider's position, crawling up above you, the demolition roll just being on the ground didn't have that much of an effect.
I was just like, maybe work as a distraction to pull his attention away from us.
He's having trouble. You guys send a good vibration through the network, and it slows him down even a little bit more, but you can tell you're going to be able to make good your escape.
But you're gonna go back in there, Amber?
I never left.
Well, you should be behind us then.
So, Professor Amber, standing still, Doctor Who and Jonathan sprint by you, assuming that you're about to turn tail and run, but you stand your ground as the Lang Spider approaches.
Yeah.
It's okay. I trust her. Don't worry. Let's keep on running.
When it gets close enough in range to where I know I have a good shot, I want to stick it with one of the...
What's wrong?
It's about the size of the bow fet, right?
Correct, about the size of a car.
So, I'm gonna have to use the last 3 of my coral snake vials to hopefully paralyze it.
But doesn't like how tough is his Does it
Exoskeleton.
have like skin? Yeah, how tough is the exoskeleton?
It also has tentacles, so
It has a lot of things. I say use them if you got them. Smoke them if you got them, boys. Amber, great idea. Oh my god, please kill this thing. Please,
Okay, so
God.
look around the place and maybe we'll find something.
Professor Amber, you do notice that this spider, as it reaches out towards you and tries to place one of its arachnid arms into you and then into the surrounding webbing, he's trying to trap you. And you go to stab this leg, but you notice the hairs and the armor on this thing. It's almost like an exoskeleton. It's tough. And then you see these nice soft tentacles on the face. Would you like to stab those with your venom?
it would seem to be the best option.
I barely knew her, but she had a beautiful body. Rest in peace.
I mean, as long as I stay away from its actual legs, I should be fine.
Hopefully. Yes.
If it works like normal spiders.
No, I doubt it does, because it has tentacles. So what,
It does
I
have
feel like
tentacles. The tentacles
Those-
do
it's longer the
raise the
tentacles.
questions.
I wonder if it has intelligence.
Yeah, it does.
You look and you see in this eyes a deadly intelligence.
Even better.
You said 3 vials?
Yep.
A 10, a 14, and a 5. Okay, so that's going to be a lot on that one, and then okay, so it's going to be 2d10 and and the one lower one, and then a 3d10 for that one. So
So in
7d10
total, what am I
all.
rolling?
7d10.
7d10. 1, 2, 7. 42.
Yeah, I think we're the most overpowered group.
So these nasty fangs emerge down underneath the tentacles that cover the face. It's This Lang spider's face is a combination of eyes and tentacles, and now poisonous fangs, and as they reach out to stab your abdomen and push you down into the webs. You reach out with a syringe, stab the tentacles in the face, and you see pain arc through this Lang spider. It makes it about 6 or 7 feet back, reeling and stepping wildly, and then collapses with all 8 arms curling up in on itself at once.
Yeah, that seems about right. It's not dead, right?
Oh, it's dead as fuck. You see,
God
like
damn it, Wookie! I wasn't trying to kill it. Oh god. Oh, no,
Other
it's dead.
spiders, don't worry.
It's not the same.
Hey, you want to keep it as a pet again or something?
Yeah, sort of. It
might
probably
be-
has a lot of information.
It might have eggs. Go look for an egg. Sheesh.
Guess that's what I'll have to do. They usually stay in one part to themselves. I wouldn't imagine spiders having a nest with other fully grown spiders without there being, a play for dominance.
And as you
Sounds
say that, you look up and you feel the hum and vibrations of some of the surrounding lines, and you see more eyes,
God
more
fucking
bodies making their
damn
way
it.
down.
Well, I just killed one of their own. Do they really want to try to mess with me?
Looking up, you see 2 more contenders.
Come
Yeah,
on,
fucking
man.
bring it.
Oh, man. Hey, Amber, just come over here and stop making enemies.
You go on ahead. If I dies, I dies.
But
But if I don't,
No.
I'm gonna take. Okay,
We
so
must
I'm
leave.
gonna do this.
Where'd
I'm
it
gonna
go?
do this. I'm gonna walk toward Amber. Take out some. Oh God, I'm gonna take out some of the stuff that used to knock people out. I'm gonna cover her mouth with it, and I'm gonna pick her up if she
I'm not
luckily.
going to breathe.
I'm gonna sock her in the stomach so she has to breathe.
Who says I have to breathe if you sock me in the stomach? I can just exhale through my mouth.
Does it not do the same thing?
Unfortunately, Doctor Who, she's wise to your game. Your tactic does not work.
Come on, we're gonna die.
The Lang spiders close in around you guys, one coming from this right and the other one from the left.
I'm gonna shoot the
We
one
please
on the
not
left.
die here, everyone.
Shoot the one on the left.
Please, God.
And shoot the one on the left with my shotgun.
Before you aim and bring the shotgun to bear, spidery webs arc out from each of these spiders. Spidery webs, throwing spider webs.
I'm gonna dodge.
Give me a...
Oh yeah.
There is no dodge.
No, I'm screwed. It's all your fault, Amber.
No one told you to
Actually,
come back for me.
I lied. There is a dodge because he is attacking. So go ahead and roll dodge. Doctor Who, you are good. You are not. So yeah, it's like a fishing net that gets thrown. You dive away, Doctor Who. Unfortunately, Professor Amber just a step too slow, caught by
Can
the
I
webs.
push that?
No.
Yes.
Oh my God. Why
Great.
are we
Oh
fucking
my
with
God.
these spiders? Guys, we need to leave.
You
But
kick the
there's
web out of the air.
giant spiders. I really want
You
to
already
study
have
this.
pet snakes. No,
Yes,
no, they're
but
not good
do I
spiders.
have giant dream spiders? I don't think I do, and I
God.
really do want them.
Well, there's a whole plague. If we die, everyone here gets blown up by a bomb. We have.
That's why I
things
told you
to
two to
do.
go on. My services are not needed in that part of the, the entire mission. I'm better off with the animals.
You're the only biologist.
Whose problem is that? You should have been a biologist rather than a regular rich boy.
My job is to make money. Thank you very much.
Then why not use that money to become a biologist and make more money?
All right, I'll have to multi-class into biology. Assuming we don't all die here.
Wookie, you
Fair
said
point.
these things have intelligence. Is it to the point where they can speak? Can I try to communicate with them?
You want to reach out? How are you trying to communicate?
She's gonna be like, "Hey, stop. We can talk this out." I had no intention of killing your brethren. I overestimated the dose needed for one of your kind, which is why I'm extending the offer for you to come under my care so that I can research you.
Oh, and while
You'll be
she's
re-
distracted, I'm gonna set the 12 shotgun at the one she's talking and shoot it in the face.
Do not shoot it. I will actively stop who from shooting it.
You can't do nothing.
I can get in the way.
It's Professor Amber. He bears the rifle down, and you kind of shove it up, and he fires off into the sky. You see, as you make your pleas, these spiders of vicious intelligence, they are looking for any way to trap as many of you as they can. And since you are not actively trying to get away, they focus on Doctor Who and Jonathan and
Oh, you
start
bastards.
trying to attack them from a distance.
Oh,
Doctor Who and
I'm trying to get
Jonathan,
away.
please give me dodge rolls as these... Oh, you're still running?
Oh, I'm still running. I haven't come back.
All right,
Fuck
Doctor
that.
Who. Yep, you're
Can
gone.
I
You're out of
attempt
there.
to charm the spider?
I mean, I'm close enough that I'm like watching them, but from like fucking far away, beckoning them and yelling, "Guys, stop you fucking lunatics! Let's go!"
Yeah, can I attempt to charm the spiders?
You realize that these things, while intelligent, are not going to be talked down. They've decided to eat you.
I don't see for what reason.
Yummy?
Hungry.
Alright, what if I can provide them with other food?
Doctor Who,
Oh my
you
God.
are hit by the web slung from the spider before you. You are stuck.
Okay, I'm gonna grab the liquor. Sometimes liquor can just stop different things. So I'm gonna, like glue and stuff. I'm gonna pour it on the web.
Give me a strength roll. As you weaken the web and try and wrench free.
yeah.
Wow.
Strongest fucking man alive.
Drunk strength, you're able to muscle out of it, and you turn to Professor Amber,
Okay,
trying to...
I'm done. I'm not helping anymore. I'm running.
Go ahead. I can try to figure this out. Alright.
You don't want to be your friend, Amber.
Bastard
we'll make more
spiders.
friends.
I'm
We
gonna
don't
take
have
out.
to be your friends.
I'm gonna
And
take out the,
while I'm running away, I'm gonna yell, "She has a fat ass! Enjoy!"
Oh my god.
Jeez.
Professor Amber, what are you doing?
I'm taking out my other venoms. I should have enough left for 3 each of these spiders. And this time it probably won't kill them. It'll actually paralyze them. Like I need them to be
It just might paralyze them.
paralyzed.
You take
Yeah.
out the vials, and you look around and see yourself deserted. Give me
Oh, that's
a
cool.
dexterity roll, please. Or, excuse me, a dodge roll, please.
And either or is it?
I need,
only dodge?
2 dodges. Only dodge.
Oh, this might be bad.
Yes.
Very bad. God.
Oh my god, you lucky.
Ah, yes. Quite spry.
It's almost
Um,
beautiful as these spiders toss their webs into the air. They almost shimmer in the sun with rainbow. And, like Neo in the Matrix, you're able to dodge them like bullets with the cool, like...
bastard spiders.
But you realize that this is not a game you can win eventually, and these spiders know it too. Many species, many prey have fallen to this strategy. They'll get you.
Funny.
How
Your
far away
move.
am I? Can I ask?
You guys just out of range on the edge of this perimeter. You're watching a battle of wits between these lang spiders and the prey that is Professor Amber.
Hey, is there a chance that the dynamite started a fire?
No.
Webs aren't flammable, remember?
The trees are.
But they're covered in webs.
Alright. Just asking.
Your move, Professor Amber. What are you doing?
How funny. Alright, so what is there to be done? Actually, there are
If you
quite a few
survive
things I
this,
can
you
do.
deserve to have the most levels.
Alright, so what I'm gonna do first. I do have a Tommy gun of my own from the Mafia.
Hey, hey.
And what I'm going to do is I'm going to shoot it at their dead brethren around the webbing.
You
Well, I
pump it
think
into the
it's-
corpse and blow off some chitinous armor.
So yeah. I'm going to do that.
What are you gonna hide in it?
Not exactly. What's their reaction to this?
They raise about 4 eyebrows, but other than that,
Eyebrows? Great.
they continue to
Huh.
throw webs at you. Please give me 2 more dodge rolls.
God damn it, if they don't keep throwing fucking... Oh, God.
Why didn't you shoot at them? Why are you shooting at a body?
Because I'm not very good with rifles, if that wasn't already apparent by the fact that I am a professor.
Why are you still okay?
Oh, I'm going to die. I can feel it.
Yes, you're going to die. Please, God, just leave the spiders alone. I'm gonna take a
No!
couple pot shots at the spiders with my Tommy gun as well.
No, leave me alone. I got this.
All right.
You two go
So
on.
Jonathan,
I don't fire, but I want
we should
to.
get a
Go on.
prostitute at our next as our next partner. We'll call her a biologist. Too.
Jesus.
The Lang spiders move away from Professor Amber and start coming at you, Doctor Who and Jonathan.
Yeah.
Why? They're already far
Nope,
away.
fuck this. I keep running further into the
Yep,
woods.
we're good.
Where did you go, little mice men?
They're with me.
No, they're
Some of
not.
them are with you. The rest of them ran away, and I'm trying to find
Pretty
them.
We're
sure
over
all
here,
of them
this
ran
way. Come on.
Okay, I'm coming. Oh God.
Over here, this way.
Why did
Let's
you guide
go.
us right to the spiders? The whole point was that you were to guide us.
Yep,
How
we're
the
out.
fuck did we wind
So,
up covered in spiders?
Am I
Yeah.
caught up now
Caught up? What do you mean?
in the webs?
Yeah.
You are
Yeah,
completely covered. Hit twice. You were thrown against a tree and then hit second time. It cemented you to this thing. You're
Are my
underneath
snakes
2
okay?
layers. For the moment, yes.
Great. I'll just have them do the work then.
What work?
I mean, I only needed their venom, but since they're here themselves,
You're gonna tell them to attack the.
I can axe them nicely.
I hope they don't.
So yeah, what's their whole stance on helping?
Run away.
Are we getting any help from these very tiny, can't possibly help us little rat people? What are they doing?
They're leading you away, and you guys are growing the distance between you and Amber, and eventually you see the Lang spiders are no longer pursuing you.
All right, let's turn back now.
No,
We're
like I
gonna-
said, leave me be. I got this.
No, we're not gonna leave you.
God
We're
damn
gonna
it, just
shoot them in the-
leave.
We're gonna
Amber,
blow
all
their
right.
assholes
We're gonna pick
open.
up Amber and drag her out of there. Amber, you fucking lunatic. We have a job to do. This is
You guys
insanity.
don't do that. Leave me be.
No, I'm picking her up. I'm dragging her out of there. Or I'm attempting to.
So that's
Jonathan-
Professor Amber,
Jonathan delicately puts his flute away into his bag and attempts to pick up Amber.
before
and
we
drag
get
her away
there,
from the
Professor
Yeah.
Amber, you find yourself abandoned, left by your compatriots, stuck
Right.
underneath these massive webs. You can barely move. Please give me a strength roll.
I'm not strong. That's why I asked if I can get my snakes to like slither out from like
Nope.
my pants leg or something.
No. Oh my God! You actually.
That's not gonna be good enough for 2
Maybe
layers
not.
of spider webbing
But
Yeah,
that
so-
took you and Jonathan extreme and hard successes together.
You retch and you pull. Your heart almost explodes with the effort, but you can't free yourself. As this realization comes across your mind, you look up, and the 2 Lang spiders that had chased them are returning. And slowly, they come closer, the long fangs extending once again. The snakes, such loyal, steadfast allies, drop out of your pockets and then escape into the rest of the jungle.
Get on them.
They
Okay, so can I please shoot the fuck out of their assholes?
closing the distance. You lock eyes with the Lang spider as it prepares to deal a blow.
I'm
Jonathan
gonna
and
stare it down.
Doctor Who, you get there right at this moment where you see this Lang spider hanging from a giant thread, slowly lowering down, preparing to bite Professor Amber. You have moments before this thing injects a lethal amount of venom into her. What do? You have a second to get there.
I I pull out my Tommy gun and I say, "Yippee-ki-yay, motherfucker!" And I fucking I fire at the
Nope.
fucking guy. And I also pull out the katana that I had inside the flute. Very strange.
Yeah. It's
And I
not that big of
fucking
a katana.
just slash him across the face.
It's actually a letter opener, but it's
Yeah.
you know.
I pull out my fancy letter opener.
All right, roll up some damage for the Tommy gun.
All right, how do I do that? 1d10 plus 2.
Doctor Who flails, unfortunately not able to find his mark.
We didn't roll.
Hey, okay, I did 12 damage.
And you're able to smack the back of this thing's head, and it recoils and kind of sways a little bit on its line, but it continues to lower down. Professor Amber, what are you doing?
Great. So, what is there to be done in this situation?
Die.
Actually,
You have liquor. I think.
Yes, get him drunk. We'll make friends with the snake people, with the spider people. These are
No!
not
why
spider
is it so hard to make friends with spider people?
They're
Cause
not
you're
spider
not.
people, that's the problem. They're just spiders.
Yeah.
They are hungry.
Yeah.
Feed
They
them
have
something.
the wrong type of intelligence. God. Alright, so my snakes are safe in the jungle, right?
They're not gonna come help you if that's what you're gonna.
I'm not
say.
expecting them to help me. They have fight or flight or freeze instincts, and if they decided to fly, then I mean, I can't think of anything better that I would want than for them to live in my stead.
And as
Okay,
those
so
thoughts go across your mind, you hope they save themselves. You look up and see the snakes, the coral specifically, and also the other two, leap out from the tree, down the spider's line, and attack.
Oh god, I love those guys. Aw. My little
You
snake,
thought they
little
were
snake
abandoning
boy.
you, but they had your back the whole time. 16, a 6, and a 12.
Definitely just.
I
So
never
just-
should have doubted them.
7d10, please.
You didn't doubt them. You just.
7d10.
One of the best-
Holy guacamole.
40.
He withers and dies at your feet, falling off his own line.
All right. There's still one more.
Oh god.
And at that, the final Lang Spider sees the death of two of his brothers, hisses with a horrific scream, and starts to retreat back up the
Nope.
line, emerging
No,
from his
no,
abdomen.
no.
Oh, you want to attack
Nope.
him as he goes, huh?
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, give me
Get
a
the method.
shoot a shot. It's gonna be at max distance though.
I'm gonna push it. That was a fuck it.
Goes wide. You're able to hit the string that's pulling him up, but he just catches himself and then starts to climb back into the shadows and leave you all alone.
Hey, you son of a bitch! You scared the shit out of me. So I'm gonna
let him
go
go
to
away.
Amber. I'm gonna go to
Actually,
Amber and you're
Are all
stuck.
parts of my body stuck to the tree, or is it just like, are my feet
All-
free?
No.
You're really pancaked against the tree. While your feet are free, you're kind of like stuck where your knees are bent, and you're just in this awkward position.
Can I try to wriggle free by
Can
like
I
Amber,
abandoning
go
my
like a
clothing?
hand. I
Wait,
can
wait,
help
wait,
you.
wait. Don't. I'm gonna tap his hands. Wait. And I'm gonna like take a blade of grass and start tickling her feet.
That's not
Punishment. As punishment.
But
Give me a
I'm not
strength check.
ticklish.
Professor Amber, please.
Yeah, can I assist? I'm gonna help pull her off after the tickle
With
gets
advantage. Strength check with advantage.
Wow.
So
Yeah, I
you
also
retch
pull
yourself
on her.
off. Yeah, and with the help of Jonathan pulling you out, you're successfully able to free yourself. And you do lose a couple pieces of clothes. You lose a sock.
It's cool.
Uh,
Oh no,
Yeah.
not the sock! You can take anything but an individual sock, Cookie, please.
Ace
okay, you lose your
and a
hat.
bra. How about a bra?
No way.
It would be
Now
under
you know
layers
what
of
she really
clothing, so it
cares
wouldn't
about.
matter.
You gotta take it from her.
Not my socks, Wookie.
I'm sorry. All right, you lose a hat and a bra.
How? I would have had to lose my shirt,
A hat and a bra.
Yeah,
Interesting.
just accept it. Just accept it.
but it
One
doesn't
of the
make
bras.
sense.
Not the second bra, just the first layer bra.
Yeah.
What? I'm sorry.
Because
you don't know how
you
this
always
works.
have always have emergency layer bra, just in case.
Alright, I'm going
I'm
to
gonna cut
gather
open
up
the.
my.
I'm gonna cut open the spider.
Oh, before you do that, actually, I would like to take some of their venom, their actual whole gland that they use for that,
Oh my
and put
goodness.
it into vials. Yeah, Woogie.
Oh my gosh. All right, so you're
Don't you think
successful.
one of
Successful.
his
Venom.
spider
For how much venom
companions?
she gets, because otherwise, it's never gonna stop.
Can she do a bro just in case she doesn't stab herself?
Yeah. What do you want?
Biology check, please.
You're talking to a biologist.
Yay!
Fucking fuck. Never mind. Fuck off, Wookie.
Aw.
Pushed it. You almost stabbed yourself with a little bit of venom. You feel yourself seizing up, and you're like, suck that out.
It's cool.
And you're successfully able to harvest a lot of the venom out of this thing. Please roll a d10 for me.
Ah.
Yeah, you're able to get 3 vials out successfully.
Can I do the other spider too?
Absolutely. I'll say no biology roll required. You're able to, this time, now that you know what a gland is, you're not fishing around, digging around in this guy this time. Give me another d10 roll, please.
9.
Damn. 12.
12 vials of Lang spider venom. On the Lang spider venom, please put 4d10.
It's
Holy
potent.
fuck.
Beautiful.
Yeah, you're lucky this guy didn't get a hold of you.
Alright, can I cut off one of the legs and like use it as like a walking stick or like a spear? A spear.
Their
yeah,
legs
I
are
know what a spear-
literally just things that they pump blood through. They're walking boners, honestly.
Yeah. Oh, the boners.
Really?
Walking boners.
Yeah,
That's
they
what-
don't.
that's
That's
what
why their
those
legs
do.
curl up when they die. They're using like the constant blood pressure to actually walk around.
I'm aroused. Anyone else around? I'm turned on.
That's why they're Aphrodite.
Oh my
Yeah.
God.
So can we? I want to get something special out of them though. There has to be something. Can I do a spot hidden check if there's anything?
I'll say you're able to take a
Sentimental?
moment. You're able to take a moment, and with a rock, you're able to crack, smash, and hammer out one of these segments of the legs. It's like the very tip, and you get yourself a good 6-foot walking pole that's got a good spike at the bottom of it.
Yeah, I'm good with this. Let's go.
Right.
And as Doctor
I'm
Who,
going to-
oh, go ahead.
After I'm finished taking like samples, drawings, and everything, I'm gonna gather up my snakes and like just fucking give them cuddles and fucking love them. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful
know
little
what?
things.
I'm gonna do something I hope I don't ever regret. I'm gonna grab the rest of my dynamite and I'm gonna place them on the trees where the silk is at, and I'm gonna light them all on a 5-minute fuse, so it blows up the territory where the spider.
Can I stop Doctor Who before he even
No.
tries to? No, just don't
We
leave
don't
the
need to
spiders
kill
alone.
every single one of these spiders. The
You're
last
going to
thing we need is
destroy the
vengeance.
ecosystems. Why do you keep trying to leave
We
it
might
be?
need your dynamite, more importantly.
Not only that, but it's just predator prey out here. They're doing
The
what
dynamite's
they
been
do.
the only thing that kept us alive quite a few times at this point.
As a spoiler, you will need that dynamite.
Okay,
So,
fine.
yeah.
Let's keep on
Leave the
going.
spider
Then.
spear.
Fine, but they took my they almost took my favorite girl.
I told you I was fine. God.
I'm not talking to you. And I pet the snake. You.
Oh my god.
So cute.
I'm just gonna roll my eyes at Doctor Who and like fucking tuck away my snakes. Like, nah, you don't get to see him.
And walk away. taking a sip of liquor. All right.
And you
The
guys
water will
continue
turn-
through the forest, out of the Lang Spider's territory, and the jungle as you make your way closer to the peak of Mount Kinabalu. You see that there's tracks. There's a number of tracks. Not only is that a set of human tracks crisscrossing around, making its way further up the mountain, you notice it. You also see a number of holes in the ground which descend into the earth. For the most part, these tunnels are large enough for a human to crawl through or even walk through along while crouched in place. All appear to be have been clawed or raked out through the packed soil, with roots occasionally poking through the walls.
Can I tell how long the tunnels have been here?
They look fresh. You can tell just by all the exposed roots and the claw marks in the ground. Any kind of weathering, any kind of wind would have filled in a lot of this detail, and the roots all look brand new and broken, freshly broken.
Oh, I just remember something. You know, like, do we still have our guides with stuff, or do they just jet it out?
Yeah, we
there?
must have a couple guys left, right?
There are 2 Zoogs left in your group, one a little bit larger than the other, and he's kind of bullying the smaller one, and he continues to be at the point of your group, taking point and leading you further up the hill, trying to follow
Right,
the
so I'm
tracks.
I'm just gonna keep the
Cool.
one that's getting bullied and try to refrain from punting the larger one across the entirety of the jungle.
Okay, so I'm gonna talk to him. I'm gonna talk to him and say, "Hey, have you ever heard of a virus that, like, sometime that sickness that's yellow, like a yellow sickness or something?"
You're probably talking about... Nope, never heard of it.
Sure,
Oh
you seem
wow,
like you did.
rats have never heard
Yeah,
of the
it's
plague.
That's
not at all suspicious.
a good one.
Yeah.
I'm
No,
gonna
sorry,
keep that to myself. I don't want to be rude to them.
We're the perfect specimen of just the most peak healthy... No, we've never heard of any kind of sickness. What's a virus?
Okay.
Don't they have
well,
like boil? Wait, okay. So this way the rats look, and they have like some of the boils or whatever. Do they look similar to what we've seen on some of the people who were affected by the virus, or is it an entirely different thing and unique to them?
So you see that while these Zoogs are a tough-looking species, and a lot of the boils are oozing pus down upon itself, you figure that this is not the same illness. This might just be a characteristic of the species, and you're pretty much able to
So
infer
they're
this.
just like that.
Yeah,
Is there
they're
a chance
just
that
like that.
it carried over from species to species, Amber. Do you think
It
someone
probably
fucked these Og?
evolved or something.
Do you think one of
since
the
it is-
villagers in the town here fucked the Og and got the
That's
sweeping?
a South Park.
I may have
Okay.
just seen the special.
That was a great special, man. I love that.
It's
Oh, God.
impossible someone fucked the pangolin.
Oh, man.
If we bring this back to the village and this was the Og that they fucked, could we use it to create a vaccine?
I think the virus is so far gone that it has no connection to them anymore, if it even started with them. Or the people might have actually eaten something from that forest. I mean, I've taken samples of just about every plant that we've come across. It'll probably
Have you
take a
taken a
while to
sample
see if
of-
anything.
But have you taken a sample of this here, Og, that was likely fucked by a villager?
Yes.
Hey, listen,
Alright, let's
buddy.
go.
No one's fucking any Zoogs, all right? That's ridiculous. And frankly, I think that's a little bit offensive. And you know what? Look,
That's
all right,
I'm offended.
I need you guys to make a decision, all right? Like, listen, there's 2 sets of tracks here. We could either like go down these holes into the tunnels, or we could keep following these human set of footprints. What are you guys trying to do?
I think we
Do
need
you guys
to
wanna
head down
split
into the
up?
tunnels. I think splitting up is the worst thing we could do, and I think that the tunnels is exactly where we need to go. If we had
Alright, you
split
guys
up
can go
during
to the
spiders,
tunnels.
you
I
would
can
have died.
split.
Amber, you'll die.
You said that about the spiders, and I'm still
Yes,
here.
and you would have died. Amber, you loon. You never split the party. First thing I learned in going.
They
to the
tell you to
jungle
never
school,
split the party because they don't want you to know the truth.
which is that you'll die. Amber,
It's
you'll
that you
die.
won't die.
What will happen,
Well-
Amber?
Trust me, Jonathan.
She would have
Uh,
She would have spider babies, maybe.
Not
Oh,
only that,
God.
Jonathan, I have 12 vials of potent spider poison in my own little posse of
Amber,
know what?
who's
precious
going to
little
keep me
venom
alive,
babies.
Amber? Doctor
know
Who is
what?
going to keep
Who
me
will
alive.
keep you alive?
He'll blow me up. He'll blow us all up. Amber. All right, if we're splitting up, I'm going with Amber. No offense, Doctor Who. I enjoy your booze, but I
Doctor
will be
Who
blown
won't
up.
survive by himself. He lost his leg last time. He needs someone who can talk to snakes.
That's you.
You can also do it. You just
Amber.
gotta tap into it.
Which way do you
Remember
want?
your
it?
spider
You want to follow the
babies.
humans? We'll follow the humans. I am not splitting up from the party. I am too frightened. I cannot
Jonathan,
do it. It
stop
is
being a
too
wuss.
scary. No, thank you.
Doctor Who, get him drunk or something. I don't know.
I guess we'll just follow where Amber goes.
I'll follow Amber. I do not want to die, and I will die if I leave. I know this. I can tell this. I have been alive long enough to know that the only reason I'm still alive is Amber and her just infinite number of venomous vials.
So how about
Yeah,
this? I
yeah.
give you 2 vials of the spider venom.
I'm not holding spider venom. No, I can't even say
Stop
it
being
correctly.
a wuss, Jonathan. Be
Spider
a man. And she's gonna like grab
venom.
Jonathan by his sides and slap him across the face.
I feel
And then
like I'm the only one here
I'm gonna
focused
grab
on
him back from you, like as to protect you, and then I'm gonna smack you in the face, Jonathan, as to how we're.
Ugh.
Huh.
All right, fine. We'll split the party. We can all die. That's fine.
Great.
Where are you going then? I'm going down this tunnel.
Yeah, you go down that one. I'll go down this one. You go down that one, and we
I'll
meet
go
in the middle.
towards the tracks then.
So all
We're
three
all
of you
splitting it.
take separate tunnels, and following the Zoogs down, you each crawl into these small tunnels.
I'm using a
Jonathan
flashlight,
just
by the way.
mumbling to himself. I'm gonna fucking die.
We're not gonna die. Stop being so
I'm gonna
pessimistic.
die. Such a bad idea.
And as
Well,
you
with
guys
that
descend,
attitude, you will die.
and as you guys make your way through the wet earth, we're gonna take a break.
Yay!
God damn it.
I need some water.
All right, 5-minute break.
You don't have water near you at all times.
Water.
Well, I bought some new water. It's called a hint water. It has like a hint of like certain flavors.
So you're
I
telling me
think I
someone
like-
like whispers the flavor while you drink it?
Watermelon.
I don't know. I didn't really like watermelon. Kind of tastes like banana for some odd reason.
Oh,
But
disgusting.
yeah, so I got the blackberry. Oh, that was good.
Is it like LaCroix? What is that freaking sparkling water thing?
LaCroix.
No, it's
LaCroix,
like,
except
you
not
mean,
sparkling.
like it's sparkling. Oh yeah, it's not sparkling. Yeah, it's like that,
So
but not
it's
sparkling.
non-sparkling LaCroix.
I have a soda stream,
Yeah.
so I am just constantly drinking seltzer.
It's not even that. Like, I've tried it before, and it is essentially like somebody in the other room, like, whispering the flavor of the drink while you drink it.
Yeah.
Very
Like, oh
strange.
yeah, it's lemon. I think the only good flavor is limoncello. But other than that, everything else tastes so... Oh god.
I've never heard of this strange whispering liquid. All of my drinks just they're just drinks. I just drink them. They don't talk to
They
me. I
either
don't
taste
talk
like
to
how they're supposed to taste.
them. I mean, it's all seltzer water, so. It just
I
tastes like
can't understand people
seltzer.
who drink, like, just straight up
It's all I
bubbly
drink.
water.
All I drink is straight up bubbly water. It's delicious.
You're a psychopath.
It's so good. I am
It's
too
just-
fat as it is. I don't need to like drink calories. I save all my calories for alcohol. Thank you
Then just
very
drink
much.
water. Why are
I
you
do drink
drinking
water.
bubbly water?
It's so much better.
No,
It's so much better.
it's
Why would I
stuff-
wanna-
it- Why you want aggressive water?
Because I want it to hurt a little. It's too easy drinking normal water. I don't know. I used to not
Okay.
like seltzer at all. Used to not like it. Used to not drink it. Used to feel exactly the same way. And then I don't know. Something just
I only have it.
switched.
I mean, maybe you stopped drinking sodas and you're just like, oh, this isn't so bad.
Maybe I didn't drink a lot of soda though. I don't know. Things change.
Yeah, the only time I drink seltzer is in alcoholic drinks. So
You'll see. Or not.
Mm.
It might change. My girlfriend doesn't drink any kind of carbonated. Any carbonated beverage bothers her. She won't drink any of them. Not even soda, not even like seltzer, not even like hard seltzer. Ciders that are carbonated, she'll like leave them and let them go still and then drink them, or just not drink them at all.
Just get regular ciders. Why would you?
Well, I mean, there's a company near us that makes like awestruck alcoholic cider, and it's pretty good, but it's always a little carbonated. So you know. What are you gonna do?
I rarely get cider, and when I do, I make my own. So I don't think I've ever.
Like
Yeah,
apple
the
cider or
alcohol-
like hard cider?
Yeah, apple cider. Well, yeah, hard apple
Like you
cider
just
as well.
ferment cider.
Yeah, I ferment a lot of alcoholic beverages actually. It's mainly wines, but I do kombucha, meads,
Cool.
and yeah, ciders when it's around the time when I can get to orchards.
I make
So-
a fuck ton of kombucha. I've got 2 scobies going right now. I drink fucking. Oh my god. I drink so
God.
much kombucha.
I don't know what happened to my last SCOBY in my move, but I've had the same mother SCOBY for like so long,
Right.
and I've just been picking like little bits off of her, feeding her every now and then.
Hell yeah. Yeah, I got 2 of them. I got 2 gallons that I got rotating. So like every 5 days, I switch out the other one and I bottle it up. So I
Healthy.
Oh, nice.
Infinite
Or something.
kombucha.
or it does. I go through a lot of kombucha.
I just tried
Kombucha and
this
normal
new
seltzer.
flavor, the pineapple one. Oh my god, it tastes like pineapple. It even feels like there's sugar in it, but I know there's not.
Right? There's probably a little bit if it came from like a store. Because anything that comes in a bottle. From
No,
a
no,
store
that's
is
just
probably-
from Sprouts. They really don't add sugar when it's
It's cool then.
Most of the time, it depends on how long it's been fermenting, how sweet it's gonna taste or something.
Yeah.
Because you do
Yeah,
need
I
like
found-
the little bit of sugar to feed it, but other than that,
Yeah. I haven't been able to figure out exactly how, like, what's the science behind like how long it needs to carbonate after you.
well, it always just depends on what you're
Wait.
doing and how much yeast you had in there, or whatever you used to have it ferment, and then whether you're doing it in a fridge, and then
So
I
like
guess it also
yeah. So
Wait,
like
it really just
know,
depends on you
the Scopy
experimenting
sits
with
there,
it
goes
yourself.
for about 10 days. It ferments with the with about with the tea and with like a cup of sugar. And
Yeah, I'd say
then,
start it off with 3 days when you're trying to carbonate it after you bottled it.
see, that's the
uh,
trick though. It's not. I'm not having trouble getting it carbonated. It's that sometimes it takes a day
Longer.
and a half to carbonate. Sometimes 4 days
Sometimes
later.
it's
not
more
fully carbonated.
active. Carbonate. Yeah, it's more active sometimes
Yeah, I'm
because
wondering
it
though
had
if
less.
it's like
it
what I
had to
steep it
do.
in with, because I find like some berries, like I have this like blackberry lime one I make, very good, but something about the blackberry lime, it does not take long to carbonate.
I mean, the more
Some of these
sugar, the more
berries.
active it's gonna be. So
Yeah, I guess that's my pet theory at the moment.
I think I've
Wait,
had a
wait.
problem where I used the wrong glasses one time, and
What does it taste like?
it blew up.
Oh yeah. Ooh.
Rookie
It
mistake.
tastes like kombucha.
Okay.
There's no good way for me to describe it that would ever make anyone else want to try it. So rather than even try to
Expired
describe it,
tea.
yeah, it tastes like fermented tea, like apple cider vinegar.
Why? would you-
Delicious.
But it doesn't taste like any of those things. It tastes good.
All right, you're gonna have
There's
to
no good way to
bring me
describe it, like what it is or what it tastes like, without turning someone off to it forever. So I'm not gonna try.
All right, thank you. I'm not sure if I'll ever try it, but yeah, cool.
Probably for the best.
I think the
honestly.
one thing I do like enjoy fermenting like the most is the tepache because it's just throwing the whole pineapple in there. So
Yeah, I
Fun.
don't carbonate many things, so I don't know
I've
what
been
that
wanting
means.
to make some more sake, or the beginner form of sake.
I don't think I've ever tried doing sake.
I've made kvass.
You
Kvass
can
is-
you can order a sample or a pack. What is it called? Sample pack? Not a sample pack. Whatever it's called.
To make it.
Yeah, to make it.
We make kvass with like black bread. It's like a Russian like fermented beer.
You let
so-
the bread steep in water, and
Yeah.
then like,
Yeah,
oh
that
god,
guy with some yeast
I
and shit.
hate. Oh god, the smell when you do kvass is just so.
It's not super great.
Sounds
It's
Russian.
Uh,
definitely an acquired taste.
Again, when it comes to Russian drinks, I'm just gonna stick to mead. I am no black bread.
I'm not sure I'm a
fermented
big
in
fan of
water.
meat. It's very sweet.
I'm
Yeah.
a sweets person, so I've never had a problem with it. I've
Yeah,
never
I
really
guess it
liked
depends on the
regular beers or anything, so meat's the
was,
closest I can get.
Wait,
My
you
friends
make
in
meat?
Jersey, they live near like
Yeah.
a meadery, and going to the meadery, there's
Yeah, girl, share some with us.
yeah, just send it right through the computer.
I'll give her my address for some mead. I never tried that stuff before.
It's just honey beer or honey wine, actually, not really beer. So yeah, it's honey wine.
All right, so are we ready to go? into
Bringing
our
it
separate-
back into the table.
Great.
You guys crawl through the earth and almost get stuck at points, but are able to wiggle down. And you all
My
emerge.
4-2 frame almost gets stuck.
My
You
body's
get claustro-
very tiny, but my feet are enormous.
I get claustrophobic.
got stuck.
Okay.
Just a moment of panic, just a little claustrophobic, but you guys continue and emerge into a 200-foot in diameter tunnel. It's massive and it's just sprawling and disappears in shadows in both directions.
Wait, we're back to with each other again?
Each of your tunnels descends down and emerges into a 200-foot in diameter tunnel. So,
one or
Separate 200 diameter tunnels.
no, okay. So there's like small little tunnels that you crawl through, and they all pop out inside this big tunnel.
So we're in the
So we're
same
all
tunnel.
next to each other.
Correct.
Jonathan fucking fist bumps. He's like, yes! Haha!
God damn
Oh,
it.
thank
Yeah.
God, I'm not going to die.
I can't get away from you people.
Amber, after this job, you can never come back. But for now, I want the money and I don't want to die. So let's get on with it. Professional.
I want adventure.
Yes.
I want solidarity. I want to be alone.
Like, oh, run forward, and we will watch.
Yeah, not yet.
I mean, if
I
I
will
can go
follow
ahead
you
on
if
my
you
own.
run.
And Amber's gonna start jogging towards away
Wait,
from those
and
two.
when she runs away, I'm gonna slap a flashlight in her pocket so we can watch her. See if the light skims away.
Amber,
take a sleight of hand.
accepting this flashlight that Doctor Who's shoving at you?
I mean,
How are you seeing? And to describe a little more detail, you move down this tunnel and you begin to sprint and immediately become disoriented because the floor is ridged. It's like these long, undulating, uneven ground, and you look around and the entire tunnel has the same pattern all the way around. The darkness is sprawling and complete down here, and so you try and run over this ridged, wobbly ground surface, and it's tough. What are you doing with the flashlight?
I'm gonna take it apprehensively and be like, I'm not taking it because you gave it to me. So I'm just gonna use that. Try to strap it to my clothing or something so I don't have to hold it. And then continue
Then-
my now lighter jog.
Now when she's run away, I'm gonna whisper into Jonathan's ear. I hate to see her go, but I love to watch her go. Watch her. Damn it! I forgot to say. Oh man!
Jonathan,
okay.
Jonathan smacks himself in the face and then takes a drink of the good doctor's alcohol.
Medicine, yeah.
Yeah, God help me. God help me. God help us all.
And as
You'll
you
be safe
continue,
with Doctor Who, Jonathan.
Yeah, apparently. Thank you.
you all
So we're gonna
continue.
go. Yeah, we're all gonna go down slowly. Well, she's gonna go down fast. We're gonna go down slow.
And you guys chase after Professor Amber as she makes good headway. Surprisingly, Professor Amber, you ahead of the group make your way down this enormous tunnel, and your flashlight disappears in the shadow before you. It goes quite a ways, but your flashlight's too weak, and the shadows are fucking enormous, and it's almost like they swallow the light as soon as it emits from the flashlight. You can
All right.
see about 30 feet in front of you.
Plan
Please.
B then. I'm going to take one of my snakes and wrap it around my eyes so that its head rests atop my own head. And just be like, alright, you got night vision, buddy. Tell me where to go.
He hisses back to you. I think there's something ahead. Give me a listen roll. I can
Oh yeah,
see
I can't.
Her snakes speak.
I learned some way to communicate with them when I first got them, and studied them so I could learn more in the call.
I feel like that's cheating.
It's only cheating if you acknowledge it.
You know,
It's only
Again, they
cheating
can only
if
give
Doctor Who
simple
calls it out.
commands, and I
That is
don't
cheating.
expect them to. Okay, it's not cheating because they're not speaking. I mean, yeah, they can give gestures, and I can understand some of their hisses basic, words. So if they said something like ahead or see, then yeah, it's enough for me to interpret that.
And it's hard to hear at first. It's oppressive, the darkness and just the vastness of this space. But you almost trip over something and you see on the ground a dead body.
Oh wow,
actually,
is it human?
It is human, and you can tell it has perished because of the yellow death. You can see the bulbous neck and a protrusion of what probably was from its neck.
Yeah, I'm gonna quickly hop away from that.
Burn it.
No. Burn it with fire.
Yes.
And as you hop away, you almost stumble over another corpse. You see that there
Damn
are
it, how
many
many
down
corpses
here.
are there?
And then you hear a
Disgusting. What is that?
And, do I?
Shh.
Professor Amber, please give me a luck roll as you look over and you see these shadowy golem-like figures eating the corpses of the dead villagers and survey
Wow.
team. That's
Ooh,
good.
that's bad.
They see
Now,
you.
Amber!
Shut up, who?
And they see Doctor Who too, and now the two of them are screaming at each other.
God
Oh
damn
God
it.
help me.
They look over and see your noisy party, and they walk over. Hello. Oh my goodness. How did you make it down to our lovely home?
Oh, they
Thank
can speak.
goodness.
Intelligence.
Luckily, they can. Good roll. This one speaks English. Not all of them do, but you can tell, like, he's got a bit of an accent. It's very wispy. Not waspy, wispy.
All right.
Oh my.
I'm gonna.
Not waspy,
Yeah,
like
by the
you
way.
mean
I
like
am
white
not going to
Anglo-Saxon Protestant?
extend my hands per se because I'm not sure where they've been or what they can, give me. But I'm going to be like, "Hi, nice to meet you. I am Professor Amber Antoine. I've been here, stay here with my party to
Hi!
invest." Yes, them.
That would be me.
That.
I was
That
thinking of some water right now, and when he said hi, I spit some out of my mouth, my nose. Oh fuck!
But yeah, we've been sent to investigate a virus. Specifically, she gestures towards the bodies. That one.
Oh, terrible. It's had quite a ravaging effect on your species, but it's been a windfall for us. I have to tell you, been loving feasting on the delicious soft flesh of your intestines and eyeballs on my favorite, but it's been quite a delicious pleasure. Thank you.
I have a question. Would you,
Yes.
Welcome.
are you interested in taking the other ones that are in the camp and we can't treat them? We just don't know how to.
Oh,
And we
yes,
don't-
we will be happy to see to the remains. Not a problem. Well, our disposals, specialties.
That's
Excellent.
actually a very great situation that we found ourselves in. We've had a problem getting rid of all the bodies, and here you are, people who enjoy eating them. Isn't that just lucky?
So lucky. I mean, ever since the barrier between our dimensions has been weakened by the gate above us, I dare say the Serpent people shouldn't have been experimenting with such forbidden technologies.
We told them.
Why is it always? They
Hey,
taste
man.
good. Hey, do they taste good?
You actually all can start to smell the breath of these ghouls who have been feasting on the corpses, the long dead corpses. It is rotten.
All right,
Right,
I am going
Sorry,
to.
I asked a question. Let me ask a question. Real fast. Give me a second.
Go ahead,
Do
Dr.
you-
Who.
Do the snake people taste good?
Well, I think so. It's a bit tough, an acquired taste. It's a bit gamey, you understand. Frankly, we're glad that they're gone and, for the most part, much more rare on this planet. They were a bit irresponsible with their goals for the space we all share together.
I'm
If
going
we
to
both
draw
understandable.
the Gollum people and ask to take some samples from them.
Of course, I would appreciate progressing the science of your species. You are still developing as a what do you call yourselves? The humans?
I would rather not associate myself with such trouble, but if it does come to the fact that I have to, play into
Yeah,
my
she's
race, I guess I'll advance them far enough.
I am a human, yes. The
I'm a
name is Jonathan
doctor.
Greaves.
Damn it.
Lovely to meet you. Would you like a breath mint?
Oh
Pass
no,
it on,
thank
Mentos.
you. Would you like to have some of the flesh? Please help yourself if you would like to
Thank
eat.
you.
Would
Just
that
maybe-
get us
maybe later.
sick?
Well, I'm not sure how your anatomy works, but I just thought I'd be polite. I didn't want to hoard all this deliciousness to myself. Are
Oh,
you sure
no.
you
And
don't
Amber's
want...
going
offer.
to cut a chunk of flesh about the size of maybe like half an inch wide and thick and the same. Maybe just a regular cube, and she's going to I'm not exactly sure what she's gonna burn it.
She's not gonna
Eat it?
eat it?
No, she's going to cook it. Not
Oh,
burn
I
it,
see.
but it
Like give it a little cook, like a fry. Yeah, okay. I'll say you're able to
I'll
pull
be
out
honest,
a
Amber.
blowtorch.
Not sure if the diseased meat is going to be
Wait,
much
wait.
better.
I'm gonna add some
Fried.
some like brandy on it. So like
Yeah, you throw some
Seasoning.
highly alcoholic brandy on there. Amber, please give me a Constitution roll.
and yeah, I knew it would probably come to that. But I mean, what are you
yeah,
gonna do?
Hey, do you have any more snakes? I mean the snakes like equipment by chance?
There you go. Let
Um,
me eat deceased flesh.
you chew on it, you swallow it, and for a moment you think it's okay, and then you immediately feel sick and retch all over the ground.
All right,
Oh.
I'm sorry. It's not you.
Yes.
It's me.
She needs a-
My. Oh dear. And they three of them like run up and start eating your vomit.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm
Yeah.
gonna write that down in my book.
Punch her in the stomach. Vomit more.
So, I can't eat that. I'm sorry. But the offer was nice, and I did want to try and take you up on it. It is just the fact that I am not made to actually eat
We
deceased
accept your
flesh.
offerings. These are great gifts that you have blessed us with. Vomit is one of our most prized delicacies, and for
Yay.
this, we shall reward you with the knowledge of what lies at the end of this tunnel.
Ooh.
Oh, well, it all works out then.
Beware, at the end of this tunnel is a terrible creature. Don't go that way. Please turn around and go back up towards the other end. And if you would like to reach the outpost of the Serpent people, we can provide you with directions.
Oh yeah, totally.
Yes,
About how
directions.
big are these golem people, by the way? Are they human-sized? Bigger?
We look at their stat blocks for a ghoul.
As well as their physical descriptions, if you have that. Like, what color is their skin? About how do they look? Are they hunched over and where they, stand or whatever? What type of teeth do they have?
Interesting. So the ghouls look very humanoid, but very alien. So they have they're bipedal, but it's like they're covered with like rags and bones. Very scary, and it looks like they're death feasters.
Great. So I have to die for them to eat me first.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Well,
Great. How many of
okay.
them are there?
you gotta take a map. Since
You look around and you see that this is a warren of ghouls. There are probably 200 of these ghouls feasting
while we're
on
at,
the corpses of the dead.
I'm gonna point down. I'm gonna take out the map, point it down where the bodies of the human flesh is at. The things we need to get rid of, anyways. Like here, this is where the bodies are at. Okay.
So thoughtful. Thank you, Doctor.
Anytime,
Okay.
anytime.
Can I ask any of the 200 ghouls to accompany me back
Unfortunately, I don't think any of these will be willing to depart from this feast that we
I don't
find
know,
ourselves
You'd be
in.
allowed to bring it, or anything, really.
Okay, anyways,
Or I'll
let's
just
not,
stay here for long enough for me to research them properly. But
But
so
please,
can I?
avoid the end of this tunnel. The beast there is so massive that it threatens the entire existence of your planet.
so
place?
does it eat people? Is it dormant, hostile, regular, docile? What does it do? Is
The
it awake?
dolls eat planets.
What is
Wait,
its base species? What does it look like?
Maybe it would be best for you to look and see what it is yourself, but I warn you, looking
gonna
and
go
knowing the doll shattered many a minds.
Well, I'm
you're-
sure it did, but this is in the name of science, you understand.
Then please,
Science.
just that way,
Science, I will
Professor.
support Amber in
Can I
watching this.
please, God, please? Can I please like knock her ass out, please?
No,
Obviously
I'll
not.
knock you out
Can I
first.
do a roll? Can I do a roll or something?
For the sake of science, I'm okay with Amber watching this, and me not. I support you in your decision. I
Thank
will
you,
walk
Jonathan.
with
You were always
down the
so
tunnel,
supportive
and
of
then
me.
I will stop walking forward, and I will wait until you have lost your mind, and then I will get your share of the money.
Great. Take care of my snakes.
I
We're gonna
can't
need that.
guarantee to do any such thing. But I'll tell you that I will, if it makes you feel better.
Well, I'm sure they can take care of themselves if I'm gone.
They'll need
Yeah,
to.
Dex check. Come on.
They know
I
how to
mean,
make
yes.
themselves their way home. Or at least make sure they get home. Like, let them into my apartment.
Also,
can certainly
Doctor
open
Who,
your apartment
you
door.
try and get close to Professor Amber, but at this point, with her negotiations with the ghouls, they've completely surrounded her, and you cannot get close enough. There is no open space between you and her, and she is being led down the tunnel.
Hey, if she goes insane, can I have just bring her body back?
Ew. And
You
sure.
two stand there and watch as Professor Amber continues and disappears into the darkness.
But we can like try to like maybe some electric shock therapy, erase the memories, turn her to a prostitute, and make some money off her. I guess.
I swear to God, I will not allow that to happen.
That is possible, but I think more likely we will not do any of those things.
No.
She'll be a corpse.
Oh, then these guys can eat her.
Yes, we'll feed her to them. Again, I'm fine with taking her share of the money. We'll have lots of money. We can buy our own prostitutes. We don't need to use this mindless woman's body. And on that note, Amber, good luck!
Thank you.
Professor
Bring-
Amber, the ghouls lead you down the tunnel and eventually stop and motion for you to continue. You walk for about another 2-3 minutes, the cool dripping of the tunnel raining down occasionally. And then the tunnel abruptly ends in a massive cavern of darkness. The underground shadows expand without end, echoing with a resonant hum of moving earth. You look down to behold a massive worm, like Leviathan, consuming vast quantities of rock. Your mind reels as your brain tries to quantify the sheer power of the planet killer consuming everything.
I mean, it doesn't seem that. It's just a big worm.
Please give me a sanity check.
Yeah, we'll
Because if I remember correctly, the whole point of Ouroboros was it was a giant snake that would eat itself around the world and, kill everyone. And that was a big, very big snake. So
Yeah,
a
the heart-
worm about this size, eating away at rock, isn't all that impressive in comparison to anything I've heard in mythology.
Did you?
Yeah,
yeah,
that's
I guess you
pretty-
passed your sanity check, so okay.
That's exactly what you think as you're kind of like, meh, overrated, and you
Meh,
do 180 and walk away.
I was promised more.
The Grand Canyon. It's grand. It's a canyon.
Yeah, essentially you see a
What's all
Grand
the fuss?
Canyon carved out underneath this island.
Eh. I mean, it's no ocean.
Oh, all right. I gotta say, she probably got the respect from her colleagues of whatever those things are.
I would
Oh.
also like to illustrate the giant worm.
Yeah, no
Too bad I
problem.
can't
You
get
take
samples from it, but
as much time
Doctor-
as you need.
Jonathan plays a somber flute tone. While
I'm just
she,
gonna call back to Jonathan. I'm not dead.
Oh, I know. I'm just giving you some drawing music.
Yeah. Here, Jonathan. Here, have some medicine. And I hand him some brandy.
Oh my God, you guys are gonna
And
be
I'm
drunk
like,
this entire trip.
I might be high.
Am
Am I the only one keeping my sobriety?
Yes.
I'm surprised it doesn't inhibit any of your abilities.
I
Who I
wouldn't
can
hate-
understand. Jonathan, on the other hand.
Disadvantage from here on out, Jonathan.
I didn't drink it. I said I was going to smoke later. Thank you.
Well, advantage if you smoke it.
Perfect.
Smoke liquor. Oh my God, you can vape it. Yeah. See, I have a nice.
That doesn't
pepper-
exist in this time of day.
I'll make it exist. No worry.
But yeah, once I'm finished drawing the worm, I'm gonna go back and be like, I can't see what you guys are afraid of. It's just the worm.
You should know that Dole consumed like half of our tribe. He spit and we were trapped, and I saw them all get trapped and eaten immediately. It was horrible.
Not
I
to
mean,
hurt our
yes, but
burgeoning
I've seen whales
friendship
eat
here.
whole swarms of shrimp
Yes,
and
he's a
everything.
giant
To them,
worm.
it's
I would
probably
advocate
giant, but
Not living in this cave if you didn't want to be eaten by a giant worm.
Fair, that's good advice, but it's just so convenient when we drag these corpses here that no one else bothers us, because it's like this Goldilocks zone where you want to be just on the outskirts of the Leviathan, but not get eaten. It's
Yeah, I can respect that.
so it's called the Leviathan.
I believe its name is Dole, but hold on. Do I know that?
By you. Like, what name do they give to it?
Oh, I actually have no idea what it's called. It's just a
you
massive thing
guys
that
call
killed
it.
us all.
What do you guys call it?
That massive thing. They killed us all.
the killed us all thing.
They killed us all thingy. The guy,
I'll
that
write
that
that
giant thing in the
down.
cave. They killed us all. Ugh.
I'm trying to use my intelligence to make the vape with a syringe, like to suck out the air fast enough.
That's alright. Get yourself killed.
I'll say you're able to take like a very crackhead hit, and like mostly it's your brain cells dying. It's not an actual good high.
Oh no, it's
Right.
for Jonathan. It's not for me.
Yes,
Uh-oh.
please.
Alright, once I have all the information on the giant canyon making worm and enough on the ghouls, I'm just gonna be like, alright, now which way were we supposed to be going?
Informing you guys, as you're taking notes, you look up, and this entire time they've been leading you back down the tunnel, and you emerge out of this opening at the base of a cliff face. You look up, and you see that part of this mountain, this sheer cliff, has been eaten away by the Dole, and the massive cliff face rises in a vertical
I have a question. Do you know what they were doing here, the snake people?
experiments. That's why we ourselves are here, because they weakened the barrier between our dimensions with their gate. Above us
Is that
is where it is, and you look up, and you see, arriving in a clearing below a sheer cliff face, a dark forms clinging to the upper reaches of the cliff.
I
Like a
wanna touch
creature?
it. No,
Shadowy
they said it
form.
was a gate.
Shadowy forms dot the cliffside, and as you look on, the ghoul that speaks English turns to you and points up at this hexagonal entry in the cliff, and he's like, "There, do you see the hexagonal doorway? That is the outpost entrance of the Serpent people."
Thank you. Thank you.
I'm going to ask the rats if that's where their little dreamscape thing came from as well.
Yeah, that's it. I mean, this ghoul guy, please don't let him eat me. He is telling you the truth.
Do they eat you?
They do sometimes.
Why
When we
would
die.
they have
Or a
such
lot.
an abundance of food now?
That's a good point. That's probably why they haven't been like preying on our dead people. Like we like when we bury them in the Catholic churches to stay in their coffins, and these ghouls, man, they just show up and they dig them up. It's a real pain. Got to file insurance claims.
Well, now
Right.
you can try to be cordial with your predators.
Well, they really got like a supply of food. It's all good. We helped them with that. Well,
But the
let's
ghouls
go.
disappear back into the tunnel. Everybody, as you make your way up, give me a climb roll as you climb the cliffs.
Oh, this is a horrible
Oh, I
idea.
remember how this went.
I don't believe in climbing,
Yep,
as
you don't.
evidenced.
Oh
that.
my god.
That said, I pushed it.
For
and
once. It is
and I
redemption
fell
for
to
the
my
one
death.
time I almost died.
Well, nope. Can I do a dex? Can I please do a dex?
I don't.
No, wait. Can I do a
I
strength?
mean, climbing isn't.
Can I do a
I think.
strength?
I mean, it's its own skill.
Take
so,
your climb.
yeah, I think we're just
Understand
gonna die.
my pain.
Oh my god, really? Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. That's hilarious. 30, it's, oh man.
You can
it's
heal
destined
yourself
to
if
fail.
you fall.
Yes, I have horribly failed my climbing check.
Extreme success, baby!
Can I grab onto her?
Yeah, can
Oh my
Amber
God.
throw us a rope?
Professor
Can she just
Amber,
tie us all to her back?
like a ninja, you pole vault up there and you look like the airbender. No problem. You're at the outpost entrance and you look back expecting to see Doctor Who and Jonathan. They have slid down to the bottom and have made no progress. And while they threw a couple rocks around, you see that some of the shadowy objects are moving.
Oh,
Woo!
that is not good.
Moving where
Amber,
we're at.
come pick us up and carry us up the hill, please.
I'm not strong enough.
Get the rope. Get
Do
a
I have-
rope.
Where am I
Probably.
supposed to
we-
get a rope on a mountain?
I mean,
Well, you're in
I
the
assume
snake.
we pack things ready to.
I'm
like,
not
go
using
on
my
a-
snakes as a rope.
Doctor Who and Jonathan, please give me stealth rolls as some of these figures take to the sky as you make your way up the cliff.
God, please, God, for once, give me a good stealth. Oh! I mean, I don't know if
Congrats,
it's good enough,
Jonathan.
but I got a 20 out of 20.
Can I get my shotgun out, please? And
Doctor Who, would you like to push that roll?
well, yeah, sure. Well, it's a fail. Hey,
Jonathan,
stop!
you're able to
Help me
dive
out!
off to the side and get behind a crag as you see these flying, winged shadows swoop down on Doctor Who and start to wrap tentacles around him. They're trying to pull him off the cliff to his death.
Does it look
Yes.
like the
Oh wait, since they're super
tentacles and
close.
stuff from
Since they're-
the time me and Jonathan got sucked into like the darkness?
Strangely,
It's super
no. You recognize these tentacles as the ones that pulled the pilots out of your plane and caused your plane to crash on arrival.
Oh, nice.
Oh
Can I shoot
These
them in the head
fucking
since they're super
tentacles.
close?
Fuck you, tentacles.
Can I shoot
Exactly.
them like close blank range? I'm like close blank range, right? Can I
Point blank.
Give me a point blank range shot.
no! Man, tentacles really out here just fucking stuff up.
I don't know what does that mean.
That was a
That
miss.
No.
That means you didn't hit him.
No.
Well, really? Come on, man. I just dropped my gun.
I don't think I can poison darkness.
I'm gonna die. You.
Yeah, I'll shoot at him, too.
bastard.
Die with some dignity, Who. You didn't see me complaining.
I got a gun.
I don't care.
Take a shot, Jonathan.
Alright. I got you, Doctor! Hopefully. Here's my Tommy gun. Oh, God! I quickly pull out my shotgun, and that one does a little better. I drop my Tommy gun, but I do hit him with the shotgun.
Roll up damage on the shotgun. Point blank
The
range.
damage is already on it.
Oh.
Yeah, I think it's automatic. It's just, Oh, yeah. Yeah, the damage is right there. 17.
17.
You turn one of the night gaunts into dust. The second night gaunt. Night gaunt.
I got.
Okay.
If I can find a stat block, am I right? Am I right?
Oh god.
No.
While they're struggling, I am going to draw the tentacles as well. As well as their attack on Doctor Who.
I don't have snakes.
Well, you should have drank the punch.
I always drink the punch.
That
Not
one
this
time you didn't.
You don't know me.
Oh god. Like, just tap into like the snake stuff that they gave you. Being part of a snake cult, not drinking the punch.
Hey
Jesus.
man, I try to get the punch
He also,
back.
if I remember correctly, at gunpoint forced me to drink the punch.
I was the
Yeah.
only one who deliberately
Over
drank
his
it.
shoulder.
You're still happy about it. Shut up.
You fucking monster. Some people just want to watch the world burn.
I do. That's the whole point of me learning more and getting to know how to utilize all of my surroundings better.
Here I thought it was to like share the knowledge, so it makes
You
the
thought it
world
was to
burn
make the world
faster.
a better place.
No, I didn't think so. I said it was to make the world burn faster. If you share the
Exactly.
knowledge.
Apparently.
Now, if I use it on myself or whatever, it'll probably be easier. I can't really trust other people for my goals. I do trust my snakes, though. They came in clutch.
You got so fucking lucky.
You treat them good, they got your back.
I wonder what happened to that rattlesnake in the car. Hope he's doing cool.
Alright, I sat on that boy. He didn't kill me. What a nice snake.
The night gaunt misses his tickle attack, so the tentacles wrap around you and they do tickle the shit out of you, and you laugh involuntarily, but then he tries to tug you off of the cliff and you're not laughing all of a sudden.
Wait, you're talking to me?
Yes, Doctor
Who
Who,
else?
it is back to your turn.
Oh, okay. Oh, I thought this one got shot off. I mean,
2 night gaunts are
There's
attacking you.
one.
Oh, okay, I see.
Yeah.
Alright. Let's fight. I'm gonna fight. I'm gonna use my strength to get away. And that. Fuck! I'm gonna die!
Yeah, you're not able to get his tentacles off you, but you do continue to clamber up the hill. I'll say you're able to get just to the lip of the hexagonal entrance, just where Jonathan has just arrived, and Professor Amber has been for a second waiting for you.
She's been.
At this point, I should be done with my drawing, right?
Yeah, you have a beautiful sketch of like the horrific visage of Doctor Who barely hanging on by his fingertips to the edge of this.
Dude, someday you wonderful woman.
No, what were you gonna say? You paused.
I said you wonderful woman. Did you not hear me?
Mm-hmm.
Amber. Nice
Yeah.
try.
Thank you.
I saved your life.
Actually, no, my coral snake did.
No, I mean beforehand. I saved your life. When Jonathan didn't want to like climb up of a thing and you fell down and hit your
I
head.
believe I've repaid that already.
Yeah, but I see your doctor.
You haven't been much of a doctor for me.
You haven't been getting into much danger, I guess.
Yeah. But you have.
Yep.
Are these things solid? Do they look solid?
They're solid shadows.
Hmm. Are they sentient?
Where's my lovable snake dog when I need
They're
him?
sentient, but they're very bestial.
So.
Lassie!
okay.
Yeah!
Amber's
Oh, no.
newest friend.
Oh. Yeah, I'm asking for my snake dog help.
But after a couple moments of scrabbling, Doctor Who's able to get up over the ledge, and with the help, with you guys helping him, beating off the night gaunt, you guys all successfully arrive at the snake person's outpost and proceed down the hexagonal corridor.
Oh my
Right.
god. What is wrong with you, woman?
A lot.
Alright.
At least it's
So what's
beautiful.
our plan going in here, friends?
You wouldn't
right.
understand the existential crisis of giving birth to thousands of snakes and then having to deal with being in a snake cult for the rest of your time.
I mean,
Oh, we are all in this.
Jonathan would. That's why
I
Jonathan doesn't
did give
care.
birth to a million snakes. It's true.
But I also kept.
I wonder how they're doing.
I
So what's our play when we come in here? Are we going to try honesty? Do we want to lie to the snake people?
We're not
Oh,
lying to
dead.
the snake people.
We're
Not
gone.
lying to the snake people. Are you
We're
sure?
gonna eat them. I want to try snake people.
Because what if you're not good at lying to the snake people and they find out that you're lying? It's better to
Well,
just.
what if
You know,
they're? Yes. Well, that's true.
You
I am
use
not much
magic.
of a liar.
last I checked, you two weren't that great at, talking out of your teeth.
Well, let me use my little charm. I don't know about. Yeah, okay. Well, I'm saying that like I spilled some liquor on me. Like I don't know about that. Where are we at?
The hexagonal corridor, some 10 feet high, leads inside the mountain. While its white walls and floors are featureless,
Oh, I can run in here. Yeah, I'm running.
Is there a picture
you
in
run
there?
down the hallway, and it's easy to make your way. The hallway, the walls emit a dull light, which provides enough illumination to see as the heroes venture inside. As you heroes venture inside, it's very much the Apple Store. Look.
I'm keeping that one snake on the top of my head for now. Probably not covering my eyes, but he can stay up there in my hair.
I guess I want to call out while we're walking down the corridor. Hello, snake people.
Hello, hello, hello. Voice echoes.
Hello.
Is there any technology that I can like steal from them?
Oh god, stealing technology from the snake people. That's not going to come back to bite you.
Weaponry or transportation, medical related stuff, knowledge of the bio nature of a snake person.
The corridor leads directly to the gate room, a large hexagonal room 20 feet in height. Standing in the center of the room is a six-sided step pyramid of polished metal. It hums with energy, and it does this little bit of apple-like glowing where the illumination is coming from within. Circling through the air above the pyramid are two hexagonal frames that form the gate.
Get on?
Currently, the two hexagonal portals are not together. They are separated.
You know what? I think we should go into the gate after we turn it on.
That doesn't sound like a very good idea.
There's a person. who
Well,
wants
let's
to
do
go-
it. After you, Doctor. I'm right behind you. Through the gate.
The gate's not open yet.
Oh, well. Let's turn it on then.
Anyone trying to turn on the gate, please give me an electrical repair roll.
Certainly.
Anyone trying to look closer at the gate, you notice that there is Nakal, now that you have experience with it. There is the Serpent person's language etched in beautiful runes. It's like the brass inlay at the 9/11 memorial.
Can I try to read it?
And use my intelligence.
Cthulhu Mythos roll to read the Nakal.
Okay, then I'm not reading it.
Oh my god, I was so close!
You can push that if you'd
Oh.
like. You can use a luck point to succeed with that if you would like.
Yeah, I did it.
Yes.
Oh.
God
Oh
damn
my
it.
god, yes.
All right,
Do it.
so Jonathan, you recognize the Nakal, and now that you're a certified serpent snake cult member, you see, pointed out right here. Yeah, see this? This is how you turn on the gate. You got to push the two gates together, and that will activate it.
Precisely.
Nicely
Guys.
done.
Can I write down that Nicole in a part of my notebook so I can study that later?
Yeah, you're able to take
Yeah.
a detailed etching, no problem. And just as you do that, Doctor Who finishes like zzz, zzz, attaching some wires, like pulling out other wires and attaching those wires together, and then hums to life. And you push
Yeah.
the two gates together, and For a moment, nothing happens, and then a spark at the middle of the gate ignites and then parts like opening of a doorway, an iris, and you see out through this gate darkness beyond it.
Through, guys.
Everyone give me a spot hidden check.
And we haven't gone through yet, though.
Well, I failed.
For once, I can
99.
see.
Jonathan and Doctor Who, you all see darkness. Infinite darkness stretching on. Professor Amber, with your experience with the doll, you know what to look for. Your eyes are already trained, and you look out and you see movement. And as your eyes focus, you can't count the dolls, but you look out and you see that this level of reality has been consumed. The entire dimension has been eaten away by these creatures. Everyone, please, group luck roll, please. As you all look out, only Amber can see the writhing masses of only the doll bodies.
Major success, baby.
Everyone success.
I got extreme success, actually.
Did not succeed wildly, but I did just.
So, guys, there was a whole bunch of giant worms in there. I don't know how you feel about going into there, but
Science point to no. So thank you.
What was the extreme success for?
That was your luck roll.
Find out if we fall into it.
Just consider yourselves lucky. Everybody, you look on and you feel small. Professor Amber, please give me a sanity roll.
again,
We see nothing, remember?
You're seeing a lot of these guys. You're also
Bastards.
realizing that these guys have destroyed not only like the planets and of this dimension, but they've eaten away like space.
why does
Tame.
that challenge my sanity though? You're just
Crazy.
worms.
You realize that the dole on this planet will eat away and consume the ability for this planet to support life, and it'll collapse in on itself like a husk, where only doles will be and remain. Please roll a d20.
Yeah.
For all of us.
Wow, you got a 9 for a D20.
Please take 9 points of sanity damage.
Did we close this? What should close this? Oh, I got an idea. I'm gonna place down the dynamite on the machine. Put it inside the machine. Hey, give it a.
Are you so quick to blow everything up? Jesus.
What, you want this alive? You still want this to exist?
Doctor
Alright.
Who, as you lay out the dynamite around the gate and you explain, hey, come on, we gotta destroy this. I bet even if we destroy this, maybe the Dreamland will get sucked back into its own reality. You all see emerging from down the hallway. You hear the footsteps and you look over and you see Quentin Shapiro arriving.
Oh, fuck.
How how'd he get here by himself?
Oi, hey guys, I'm fantastically surprised to see y'all here. That's really great. Oh, jeez, I've been looking for you forever now.
Does he see me like putting down the dynamite, ready to run the fuck out?
Whoa, Doctor, hold on a second. No, that's uncalled for. Wait just a
I'm gonna
moment.
take out my Tommy gun.
Yeah, I don't know,
Okay,
Quentin.
Quentin.
How the fuck did you get here?
I followed your tracks. I want to tell you, I want to let you know that we had a bit of a problem with the virus.
Oh, what is up?
Oh, yes.
I ran it through the viral analyzer. I ran it through the viral analyzer, and I have bad news. There is going to be no cure for this virus. It's 100% fatal. What I recommend, and I'm pretty much set it in motion, we got to set off the Haraftafang device and isolate the infection here. We got to escape.
Okay, so why do you not want this thing to blow up, though?
Well, this is obviously high technology from the Serpent Person Empire. We got to take this back to Caduceus.
That probably would give us like a better footing with our employers.
Oh, too bad. I lit these already. I'm running
As if we
away.
trust this guy, though.
Hi,
be
I
honest.
came here with you. Come on now. You know you can trust me. It's okay. I'll set you up.
We probably cannot
Already-
trust you.
I gotta be honest,
Jim,
not wildly
I really
convinced that
like
I can.
cheese,
trust you.
though. I ran away for my life.
You all kind of circle each other. You all look at him. It's like, is Q? Is that really you? What are you doing
Really?
here? And he
Well,
looks back at you, trying to convince you earnestly, just the honesty in his eyes twinkling in the dim light.
Can I roll a psychology?
Go
Was
ahead.
my action like
Extreme
ignored?
success.
Wow, nicely done.
Professor
Amazing.
Amber, you notice he's not sweating.
So it's actually Q.
You look around at your companions, and you notice in this jungle, humid environment, you yourself are sweating. Doctor Who,
Oh,
especially after climbing up that hill and his encounter with the night gun, he is soaked. Jonathan himself, even quite reserved and looking quite handsome, it has a little bit of a spot under his arms.
Well,
I
thank
didn't-
you.
Oh, damn, I'm guessing I
Jonathan
let me
winks at Wookie.
I
I'm
still
going
lighting
to-
dynamite. I'm sorry. I'm lighting dynamite and running. The same action. I don't give a fuck. Lighting dynamite and running. Your choice if you want to stay here.
I'm going to slowly walk up to Q and be like, is that really Q though? I mean, how can we be sure? And I'm gonna get like close enough to where I can stab him with a syringe.
Of the spider venom.
Oh no, he's not good enough for spider venom. I'm just gonna use a regular paralyzing one.
All right, he's going to try and dodge you.
Oh really?
88, not very good.
How unfortunate.
So he has a regular success. What was your attack roll?
I didn't know I had to have attacks for stabbing people with syringe, so I've just been saying that I do. So I'm
Yeah,
not
for the
sure
most
what I'm
part.
meant to roll in that.
Give me like a fighting roll.
Fighting? God.
Brawl?
I'm not too good at that. Is it brawl or fighting skill?
Brawl, bro.
What makes sense here? Because you're jabbing someone with a syringe.
Medical?
It's medically though.
Medical? Like,
What's higher for your brawl or your fighting skill?
My brawl.
Go for brawl.
Great.
ow. I feel sorry for this guy. He's gonna blow up.
You
You
jab
stop
him,
setting dynamite everywhere. God.
and you get the
Oh.
syringe in him, and you're about to push the plunger down, injecting him with venom. Which venom are you using, by the way?
The regular one to paralyze. I don't have corn snake left, and I don't want to use the spider venom, so.
All right, that sounds good. And you
Daddy
see him
long legs,
seizing up quickly, but he takes out a flare gun.
God damn it.
Oh, we're
Can I
in a
And
just
then-
try
building.
to smack it out of his hand or something? Where is he gonna put the flare gun?
Q! Fuck
He
you.
fires and fires directly into the gate.
Yeah, I thought so. See,
Oh
this is
shit.
it's already been 5 seconds though.
Should have killed this guy when he released our
Jonathan,
prisoner.
close the gate.
But don't worry about it. It's gonna blow up right now.
Yeah, Jonathan's gonna try to close the gate immediately.
All of you look into the gate, and you see as the flare arcs down thousands of feet. It's
not
almost
looking
pretty
at
as you see the flare rain down, and 5 massive heads of the Doles look in your direction.
No.
A
Stay
second
there.
passes.
Sorry.
2 seconds passes, and
Oh,
you
thank
see the
you.
Dole rear back and spit a massive mile-long loogie that
Wait, what about the explosion? the heck?
Jonathan,
I told
give
you
me
what I
a dexterity roll. You're trying to close this gate before this ball of goo launches through the gate into this gate room.
Oh god, no, please,
I'm gonna push
Jonathan.
it. Oh!
Oh god.
God damn it. Okay.
You
So I failed the
struggle.
first. I pushed it. I got a 31.
You push it, it's stuck, and then just as the goo starts to launch through the gate, a little bit gets through, and that's like a several tons, like cars and cars worth of goo. You're able to pull it back, and just Q is covered in this goo. He is
God.
immobilized and completely covered. It's like this entire pool of jello just landed on top of him, and he's submerged. He's drowning.
Okay, that's fine.
Should we help him or
How is the bomb not going off yet? Jeez.
will you not blow things up, please?
No, I lit the fuse multiple times already.
Yeah, if I didn't address it, it didn't happen.
Oh, come on.
Thank
Come
God,
on,
we're in
we
a small chamber here with
We
this
would have
explosive.
died.
We will all die.
10 minutes, we could have ran.
And I think that's where we're going to leave it for tonight, ladies and gentlemen, with you trapping this Q, maybe not Q, in a ball of goo
not
from
Q.
another dimension.
Can't imagine it's cute.
Might be cute.
We're
It
gonna
might
kill
be
this
cute.
pseudo Q.
No, we've been-
Unless Q
Mario-
doesn't have sweat glands.
well, we don't know. We've never seen him sweat.
This
Or
is
have-
true.
We were traveling with
might
him in the jungle.
Yeah, I know, but have we ever
I
looked
wasn't
at him?
looking for him sweating. It's true. I'm sure he sweat though.
We've
He's
had multiple
Australian,
instances
though.
to see
Who
him
knows?
sweat.
We do like a
He's
memory
Aussies,
roll.
You can't really tell what they're doing
Sure.
sweat wise.
Let's do like a intelligence. Nope, he didn't sweat. Not a sweater.
Not a sweater.
Bruh.
Out of sweater.
He is.
If only.
though.
Well, you can't. I'm the doctor here. He was never a sweater.
Well, then
I
I
do
guess
not
he's
accept
true.
your
We'll
opinion.
release him. We'll have to release him. If the guy sweat, you must acquit. That's what they
No,
said.
he definitely was sweating.
The glove doesn't fit.
In this case, the glove doesn't fit. The guy is sweat free. Can't sweat, won't sweat.
The fact that he survived a lot of the stuff we encountered. He went through the spiders alone. He climbed up this mountain and dealt with those shadows alone.
And he's covered in literal ton.
And why
A
would he shoot a
literal
flare?
ton of ghoul, of like spit and
You
ghoul.
realize what this loogie could be? It's like it might be like something that transformed the snake into one of those creatures, right?
It
No,
could
you
be
actually
anything.
can see he's sizzling a little bit. It's like he's melting
Oh, it's
the first layer of his skin
Oh,
away.
it's acidic. I'm gonna take some of that into a tube.
Yeah, you
Sure, it's
successfully.
glass.
Yeah, you get a couple vials. Go ahead and roll a d10 to
What?
see how many.
Oh,
All
that-
natural acid.
Well, it's acid that keeps
I only
running,
use
so-
organic acid, thank you. None of that chemical stuff made in a lab. I get mine from space worms.
Mine from the
Second.
field.
Is the metal melting too?
Let me read the stat block. He's got like 2 massive.
What's the damage, if any, on this acid?
Once a con roll is failed, 1d6 is suffered each round thereafter until death. Hard con roll to remove. Oh, wait, no, that's not right.
To remove
Hard strength roll to free
So is it
themselves.
viscous or?
viscous.
Yeah, it's very
Spit.
viscous. It's thick.
Yeah.
Oh, great. So
Chunky
8
boy
vials
spit.
of viscous acid.
8 vials of chunky
How much
ass
does it do, though?
spit
Great, I'm
Yeah,
becoming a chemical combatant.
thick, with all the C's.
Why don't you want to destroy the gate? I mean, honestly, come on. Look what's in the other end of the gate.
I mean, we can destroy it now, but we're in like a small chamber with this gate. Let's not blow it up yet. Money.
I think we really
Money,
should actually
good
give it to
doctor.
Caduceus.
Money. Exactly.
But they're
Like, they probably know better what to do with it. And they have the snake priestess with them, so she
For all
probably
we
knows
know,
something
by
about
blowing
the
up
gate.
the gate, we
the
blast it
problem
open and
with that is
destabilize
that
it. Open a portal.
There's a
They
part
probably-
of the group. There's part of the group that's in Caduceus that wants to kill all humanity,
true.
even us.
But as long
Not
as they
in
pay us a lot
Caduceus,
of
they're
money.
part of the snake people.
Yes,
Caduceus itself isn't trying to
It's a part of Caduceus, is it?
they're not a part
Sure.
of Caduceus. They're separate
Yeah.
from Caduceus.
You sure? 'Cause I feel like
Yeah.
that was a part.
That was a whole thing.
Yeah, I'm using my intelligence.
That does not no.
Yeah.
I use my intelligence. Sorry, Wookiee, you gotta change the story now.
So you all of a
That's not how
sudden
that works.
realize that Doctor Who, there are two separate organizations, like Professor Amber is saying.
And then, well, yeah,
As I was saying.
Like there's Caduceus, but then there's also the sneaky Caduceus.
The Inner
that
Knight
we
is
were-
what the mob boss identified the other secret organization as.
Right. The ones there's like the silly charity, and then there's the one that forced us to give birth to 1 billion snakes. And
I know,
sent-
Caduceus is the force to give birth, I think.
Can I try to light the saint?
No, I think that's the
Keep it on
sneaky ones,
fire.
isn't it?
Caduceus is the name of both the medical and, like, I guess what you would consider the cult itself. But then there's a separate organization from both Caduceuses. I don't know what the plural for
Caducei.
Caduceus.
Caduceus.
Caducei. There's a
Caduceus
separate
is-
organization from the Caducei.
Caduceus is. Yeah.
Yeah.
Can I try to burn this stuff to see if it's flammable?
The goo?
Yeah, they do.
Ew. Well, while you light that goo on fire, I gotta go to bed. I got a long ass day tomorrow. It has been fun.
Thanks for playing, bro.
Uh,
Just see that.
Yes. Peace and love.
Alright.
Adios. Buenos nachos.
See ya.
Peace.
Well, that was good. So does
Okay,
it
I'm
mean
about to
that-
derail your campaign with the sheer power of poison.
Do it. Broken as fuck.
What the fuck, man? I just can't do anything.
I've become the most combat-oriented character.
How dare you?
I have a feeling that venom might backfire like Doctor Who's dynamite one of these days.
One of the days, like something's gonna be immune to it or some other form of it.
You're gonna stab
And at that
yourself with it.
point, then I can't really do anything. If I stab myself with it, then I mean, what am I gonna do? What else is there?
You must
Actually,
cut it
no,
out
because
with-
Wookie, I have anti-venoms for my snakes already.
But not
it's
for
the
the
spider that I'm
Wow.
concerned about. So I can try to create an anti-venom out of the spider venom that I have. It would give me less spider venom in general, but I'd have a anti-venom just in case. If it doesn't outright kill the person.
I'll say this is an activity that you can use to recover sanity, like making anti-venoms when you get back to New York. It'd be hard out here in the field without your equipment.
Be hard in the field, alright. Yeah, I figured as much. As soon as we get to like a calm place, I just want to chill with my snakes and like go over all the stuff I learned in the jungle. Maybe see if any of the plants and stuff I got are poisonous. Not really sure what I'm gonna do with the bioluminescent mushrooms. I can turn that in.
Yeah.
That's Zoog food. That's what the Zoogs mainly consist of.
And
the
they
hemp pulp?
are sickly. Oh wait, I do have a Zoog too. I'm gonna have to study him.
Wait, what? You're gonna kill him?
I'm not gonna kill him. I'll try not to.
Paralyzing him.
These pustules might be eyes, actually. It's hard for me to tell. It doesn't look like they have normal eyeball sockets in the head. It looks like they have pustule eyes all over their bodies, so that might not be an ailment.
Oh, that's just odd.
You have a picture of him?
I like the
I mean, it might
Dreamlands.
actually be eyes because it's always like, oh yeah, there are multiple eyes in the shadows. So yeah, those might be eyes.
You have a picture of the
It's
rat?
fun in the series because they're like friendly, but like they have this arrogant, cocky little society. It's cute.
Oh.
Nice that we made friends with him.
It sucks that I can only bring home one of them. I would have
Well, you don't
preferred to
have to,
have a
technically.
couple. Oh no, the guide wasn't the one who was coming with me.
All of them were coming up.
The younger ones got scared off by the spiders.
Well, we might be able to find them, maybe. If we go back to the camp.
Oh no. Well, I'm not sure. We have to deal with the key situation and then find out whether or not we can actually do anything about the plague.
Maybe hunt some more of that delicious meat.
Oh god. We killed off a couple.
Oh no. We're humans, man. We're humans. We cause extinction. We don't do the opposite.
Oh, but when it's the other way around, then it's like, oh no, you can't do that. What about my life?
Hey, no, hey,
Ah,
you can't
double
do that,
standards.
man. Hey.
Yeah, exactly. That's how humanity works.
No. If you're prepared to